Welcome. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Wrestling for Life Network. Welcome to another live stream. Welcome to WWE Smackdown live reaction, watch party, live chat, call it what you will. It's going to be a good one, folks. Get in that chat, click all the buttons, like, share, subscribe, be a part of all the shows. We got so much coming your way, but make sure you strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, grab your feel good, and let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. Welcome to the Wrestling for Life Network. Like I said, it's a feel-good Friday. We got WWE Smackdown getting closer to the Elimination Chamber. So much to talk about, so much to get into. It's going to be a fun one tonight. Me and that pretty face got you for the next couple hours, or a few hours, actually. So make sure you get in that chat. Be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, subscribe. Be a part of the family. Be a part of all the shows. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you don't know who we are, I'm Mr. Every Night, KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. That is Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings to you its tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I am Big Nick, and my guy, we've already gotten robbed of one match already for SmackDown.
One's gone?
We already were going to have EO versus Julia, a pay-per-view level match. We were finally going to get it, and now they've already swapped out Rhea with EO.
Okay, I wonder why. I'm
wondering why too. Like, I saw some people bitching on Twitter, as they always do, of I've never seen someone get so many more Julia hate.
Oh,
but
poor guys.
I don't get why they randomly switched out EO for Rhea, unless EO, knock on wood, is dinged up or something. I don't know how that makes sense.
I'd imagine there's a reason. Again, people think it's arbitrary. They announced it. They made the graphic for it. So if Rhea's replacing EO, maybe there's a reason to it. We'll wait and see. I mean, if they just pulled a switch because they thought it was better for the story, I don't know. Highly unlikely, but who knows? You never know. Again, I don't think we should really be pre-mad on this one, folks. Take a breath. We'll be okay.
Woosah. It's not a box. Right. It's not a box, but we're going to get the box tonight.
Yes. So apparently the box has made a trip, and they will be joining us, or the box will be joining us on Smackdown.
Yes, we'll be joined tonight on stream by the box. We've had that just before. Every time Geekbox shows up now. And ladies and gentlemen, the box.
But what's in the box has been a highly talked about point in wrestling right now. Who's in the box? The mystery man that's plaguing the vision. These are big question marks that a lot of people have been buzzing about all week long for a couple weeks now.
Yeah. Well, and I've seen the kind of stories, rumors going around now of Seth and Braun both actively trying to get back so they can have that match, which we wouldn't have even known they were having that match if it wasn't for Twitter alleging that they're having that match.
Alleging.
The box thing we've talked about, they need to nail that to a T of you cannot you can't fall flat with that situation because it's too corny, it's too gimmicky, it's too clowny, too Looney Tunesy. If an actual human being pops out of that thing, we got some questions.
Yeah, I said this before, and I saw a lot of the theories. And again, if we pry this open at Elimination Chamber and a person steps out like, ta-da! My favorite one is Vince McMahon, though. I think that's hilarious. Because
doesn't that count as trafficking, especially if you're transporting a human body across state lines and everything? If it's Vince McMahon, it's all get back involved around there.
But I mean, it's definitely not recommended, folks.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Right. Again, so we'll see. I mean, something in the box. You said maybe it's a statue. Maybe it's a prop. Maybe it's something that indicates something. We don't. What's in the box? What's in the box?
Well, we're gonna find out too who's gonna be in. Is a chamber a box? I feel like it's close enough. We're also gonna find out more people who are going to be in the chamber with Carmelo, Priest, and Trick going at it. I think it's got to be Trick Williams. The guy's got momentum like Rover. Right now, everywhere is chanting, whoop that Trick. So it would make sense for him, and he can continue a feud with a Randy Orton.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I think there's an opportunity there between the three guys. I mean, we're looking forward to this one, but I mean, you say Trick, but Carmelo's been hot, good, just coming off another US title run. Damien might be the odd guy out for me. Trick definitely, but don't count like this could be surprising. They like Damien, they like booking him well. Carmelo's him, and could be putting that spot any minute now. And but I like your shout as far as Trick goes and what he has going for him right now. So I mean, at least I feel like it's a little bit up in the air. 2 out of 3 in bad.
Two, yeah, 2 out of 3. I mean, Priest, former world champ, is he in there to take a quick pinfall? Is he a guy that, if the rumors are true, that we get, dun 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 dun, good old Brocky boy showing up? Is
Right.
that somebody that they take out? Is he a guy going out of the box, pun intended, with this? Of do you have to start booking Priest well if you want Bad Bunny to come back?
I mean, yeah, I think Priest has kind of been doing his thing since he's been away from the title. Uh, no, I mean, if Bad Bunny comes back and it turns into something pretty quick, I think he heats up pretty quick, especially because they have history.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Well, and because the rumored matches with Bad Bunny and Logan Paul, which according to Logan Paul will break the internet.
Well, and I mean, Logan Paul's been saying a lot of things about Bad Bunny lately, so that's kind of intriguing. Of like, maybe where there's smoke, there's fire on this one.
I think they got like they saw people really kind of wanting that and mentioning it around the Super Bowl and how much attention he got then. And they're like, we might be onto something here. This might be honestly, if you were gonna do that and know you could lock that down, do you announce that as soon as you can to help with the alleged failing ticket
Tickets.
sales of even on discounts they can't sell well?
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm yet to really be concerned and see anybody that I really want to take seriously talk about that too much. Though, again, it is what it is. Ultimately, bringing back Bad Bunny, I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, he's popular. Would he help boost sales? Yeah. I mean, is it? I mean, we're in that wheelhouse. So announcing it now, yeah, you announce it as soon as you can. You reveal and you get moving on that.
Well, and especially when he's still, I'm not saying the, top world, record selling artist is, gonna ever really truly drop out of the news cycle. But especially when you're coming off of everything with the Super Bowl still, he's still kind
Yeah,
of up in
he's
that
hot.
discussion. Now is when he's a hot topic and
He's
not
so
the
hot right
mall
now.
store. Yeah.
Right? That Benito, he's so hot right now.
He's fetch.
Fetch, right? But we got lots going on again. More qualifiers as well. The women are going to be in their side of things with Nia, Charlotte, and KJ, Kiana James. Let's go. Let's go. I'd love to see Kiana get in here, but I think it's going to be Charlotte.
Yeah, I think I was gonna say, are you bold enough? Are you brave enough to take Kiana James for a prediction there? But
I'm going to take her as the underdog. I have to. Let's go.
well, is it
Shock
gonna
the
be
world.
interesting? Go ahead.
Shock the world. That's it.
Is it gonna be interesting though if Charlotte and Alexa are in there?
Yeah, I think that sets it up. That's what I mean. Charlotte's probably the heavy
Yeah.
favorite just because of who she is, and then you add the added element of okay, you put them in the chamber, and this is a moment where they're forced to duke it out. Maybe that does trigger some um, more enemy vibes and frenemy vibes, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, we're not friends. That whole situation kind of boils over, or do they just hug it out after the match like Zarya and Soruka?
Well, again, I don't trust that hug, but they could
Could
keep us waiting.
could they keep us waiting with the Zarya and Soruka thing till they're literally both on the main roster, and then you finally pull the band-aid off, or is that you let it
I don't.
boil too long and now it's just muck?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think right now you have everybody where you want them, right? Oh, okay, they're okay. Big pop for the hug. And then when you don't see it coming, boom. It'll make the betrayal stronger. It'll make it good. I think it's all going to work out. I like this. I like what they're doing with Zari. I like what they're doing with Soul. So I think we'll have this sooner than later. You don't want to put it on the back burner. And you're not going to wait to the main roster. There's so much shit going on up there right now.
Fair enough. Well, I guess is that a way we segue with so much going on that we don't put the chat on the back burner any longer, say?
That's it. We say hello to the people. Hope everyone out there is doing well. Happy Friday. You put another week in the books. We're going to cap Friday off with a little bit of wrestling here tonight. We'll make a side note that we are kind of keeping one eye on House of Glory, but apparently it's having some issues.
Right
Unto
now, I have
itself.
the main event in a match and everything, but we're mostly there for MJF versus Zilla. Being honest.
Pretty much. So, top three from last night: Spaz, Mega, Jose. Thank you, as always. That is your points. The more you chat, the more points you get. Get the super chats and super stickers to get the bonus points and get into the top three. Zach, welcome back. Muffin Day. It's Muffin Day.
I got a muffin top. Does that count, or is this Peter's muffin cap back blue? That's a Jacob. If Jacob Fatu could get away with saying that in a promo,
you could slide that right in there. We wouldn't even notice.
It wouldn't even sound like a Suffer Succotash or Jolly G Willikers or the Heebie Jeebies like Kenny Omega or anything.
Right, just right on the button. J1, how you doing? What's up, fellas? Did y'all catch the Royce Keys interview with Stephanie? I got parts of it. I got chunks of it. A very heartfelt. Like, you want to endear him to the WWE audience and the universe. Really great interview.
Like, overall. I caught bits of mostly one real kind of point where he was talking about his match with CM Punk in AEW when it was shortly after his mother had passed, and apparently KJ's passed, of how he really, like, Punk made sure that match was like, point now how your mom's in the front row right now. None of this other shit matters and everything. And really had a whole moment like after the match and everything, and took that in consideration of wrestling right after his mother had passed.
Yeah. And I wonder if something like that, like, I mean, obviously the relationship with Punk, and for all the Punk haters out there, what do you say to Hobbs? What's the
answer? He's a cancer. He's a cancer.
Right? Like, he's still a dick. We don't care, whatever. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's good for Royce, and it almost felt like preordained that he'd end up following Punk over here. And we have wondered about others who will follow suit. We saw Ricky Saints come over really close with Cody. This is going to be an ongoing thing in both directions.
Yeah, and I don't get the real rage over them kind of slow dripping him. I get you debuted him at the Rumble, so maybe that was it. Like, you kind of expected him to appear the next week, but they are doing the nice little slow play of, we're going to slowly introduce you to him. Like you were brought up before, of probably most of hardcore, regular, casual WWE fans don't know Hobbs, don't know that he was wrestling in AEW or anything. So now he's getting, a bit of a platform to present himself.
100%. Again, it's a marathon, not a sprint. And I mean, am I surprised that the internet fan base is pissing and moaning as always about?
But he was on main event, KJ.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just saying, but he was on main event, KJ.
Yeah, I mean, again, where do you start? Where do you develop? I mean, more people are going to see main event than a lot of people are going to see other shows. So, again, I think we blow things up way too much. You can't rush everyone, because what the fan base does is they demand them. Where's Royce? Where's Royce? You start booking Royce and they hate Royce. Oh, I can't get rid of this guy. Oh, my God. What are we doing? You can't win. So they're going to take their time with Royce. They want to make sure they put him on the right foot. And I think so far, so good. Rumble was a great way to highlight him, and people remember that Rumble moment when he returns and kind of steps into big things here.
Absolutely. Well, I've even now seen some people that are kind of going with the Obafemi situation of him taking on Kit Wilson tonight. And he wrestled on main event too. So if Royce is doing bad wrestling on main event, then everybody lumps in Oba too with it of, they're just using him against mid-carders. He should be presented, but he should be going against. He's going to get there. We're going to get there. Patient, young Padawan.
Yeah, it's silly. I mean, the same fans out there that are like, these horrible matches that don't do anything, but they have a couple high spots, or they take these slow, long, 3-4 minutes to build something up. They think that's perfectly fine. But the idea that someone develops and learns properly and does it properly, and Oba's got no issue. There's no rush. Again, you start overusing them, you burn them out. And any of these people that are out there bitching and complaining in this narrative about mid-carders and da-da-da, go watch some wrestling. Go watch some old wrestling. And please try and develop an understanding of what the fuck you are watching. Because it's not what you think it is. Because this idea, it's just burn everybody out. It's microwave, Nick. It's just fry everybody as quick as possible. Then we'll shit on them as you overbook somebody we now decided to hate. Fuck off.
You pushed them down our throat too fast. So now I've turned against them. Now I don't want to deal with it and all of that. And again, we've talked about it. I've mentioned it at length, about how they're going to make Obafemi kind of the next big thing. We've called him Obaberg before.
Yeah.
He's going to be like that Brock Lesnar that just tore through people in 3 minutes. You're going to think you're watching a speed match with how fast he goes through Kit Wilson tonight.
Yeah, you got to go back. I mean, again, and people got to understand, like, everybody started somewhere. Like, you know, you think about all the guys that we idolize now and realize that at some point they were something else. They started as something else. Some of them were fucking wizards. Some of them were dressed in fucking neon pink and neon green. Some of them weren't even the character they ended up being that we fell in love with. So, patience, grasshoppers. You will get what you want. Just it's got to take time. And if you get everything you want right now, you're just going to demand more. And too many whiners out there. It's like this sense of entitlement of like what
the Farouk Assault Society. We've talked about this.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Clay Lewis, welcome back. How are you doing, Eric? Always a pleasure, sir. Let's go. Can't wait for Io and Julia. Well, you're going to have to.
Well, yeah, you corrected. He, by the time we got to him later on,
yeah.
he realized, you know, they changed it.
Let's go. KJ White and Big Nick. What's up, Kevin? Let's go. Damien, how you doing? The leader of the Hopium tribe. Sean Reed back in the house. Let's go. Let's go. Cherokee George, welcome back. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man.
Who lives on Drury Lane? Well, he's married to the Muffin Man.
You're a monster. So dumb.
That movie is eternal for quotes.
Oh, it's just, yeah, completely clippable. Pumpkin spice muffins, blueberry muffins, chocolate chip muffins, muffins.
Peeler's muffin, Pat Blue.
Back to the muffins with Nick.
Yeah.
Hayes Priest trick, an elimination match. Could we get Priest come back to prominence here? Like Priest here. It's possible. You can't rule it out, but is his work with with Alistair unfinished? What else is in store? Possibly, I don't know. It's a tough one.
Yeah, does he get fed to an Obafemi down the road?
That's interesting. Yeah.
Well, because now you've got, you know, Rusev squaring up to an Oba. Does Damien fall a bit into the mid card?
Maybe a little. I mean, again, especially when he's not kind of doing something prevalent. Yeah, I think he's kind of that guy that does really well in that upper middle. Elevates other guys, can kind of dabble and mess around with the main card guys. I think there's a lot there for Damien in that way, for sure, Nick.
Is it rude for me to still have to always remind myself that he's a former world champion? Because he hasn't. I don't know if he was fully presented that great going into becoming a world champion, and he certainly hasn't been presented anywhere in the same light as other former champions, I'll say. Like he seems like he's fallen back into that like upper mid card role. Like he's not.
That's what he's supposed to do, though. Like I mean, he's doing exactly.
But most guys got to go lower main event. He's maybe high mid card. Like it's I don't know.
But, yeah, I mean, again, I get where you're kind of going with it, and it is what it is. I know you and I have had many conversations with Priest. I don't know that. I mean, Priest isn't overly significant, but I don't expect him to be at this point, right? Like right now, he was in stuff, then he's out. Then they'll put him back in something a little stronger. Maybe the Alistair stuff didn't hit the way it should have. But that's about it.
It didn't help Alistair too much because then he turned around and got injured out of it. Yeah, well, that's the thing is I don't know if you could really heat up Damian Priest. Like if whatever reason your top 3 baby faces all get banged up and go out, can you really heat up Damian Priest well enough, fast enough, proper enough to feel back into that world title picture?
Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, he was once there before people got behind him. You just got to make it something that people get behind. Maybe it's a heel Damian Priest as champion this time. I think he's good enough to do it. I don't know if he's your long-term solution, but I think he's a nice stopgap guy, and I think he does well at the upper middle. I don't necessarily dislike him. He's not exactly, you know.
I'll take that as a stopgap guy. I'll take that as a stopgap guy.
Dragunov, Tonga. I saw this graphic and I was thrilled. Cherokee, welcome back. But yeah, Dragunov, Tonga Loa tonight, unreal.
Yeah, Tonga, not Tonga Loa. Tonga Loa is the one that doesn't sell the chops like Brock Lesnar. Tonga Loa and Brock Lesnar did the same thing to Ilya Dragunov and not sell his chops. But
right, But
this is a nice little mid card kind of scene we've been building over here. Of you've got Carmelo, you've got Ilya, you've got Shinsuke, you've got Tama Tonga. This is your work rate division and a half, my guy.
for sure. And I mean, again, the idea that Tama Tonga is getting love, I think the idea that we can see maybe something more out of Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, Tala Tonga, all of them.
Please do something with Jeff Cobb. I refuse to call him by his WWE name of JC Mateo. This man's hitting standing moonsaults and everything, and people forget what Jeff Cobb is as an athlete because he's the roots of the fucking MFT right now.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong about that. He hasn't had the whole lot of love since coming on board. I mean, he's doing his thing in the group, but we got to find out why do we care about Jeff Cobb?
Because just go watch his matches in New Japan and then come back and talk to me. That's the thing is, does it feel like SmackDown's mid-card is going to become the New Japan scene of this is where you potentially bring in an Evil? If you do sign David Finlay, do you move him right past NXT and you kind of maybe introduce him into here?
Maybe. I mean, is that a bit of a leap?
Well, is it a leap for Evil to jump right into the main roster? Does
Evil
have to go to NXT?
The only way I would do it with Evil is if you're partnering him with Shinsuke, because I think Shinsuke becomes the door opener and we kind of go with it. But I don't know. Again, I wonder if you have a plan and you can, again, kind of like you just said with Priest, of bring someone in and get them hot right away. That's the way to do it then. I mean, you can't just run everybody the same way, right?
Exactly. That's the best way to put it when looking at wrestling. It's the same thing in any other sport. You can't develop every talent the same.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. My God. So, Christian, good to see you. Sean Reed, welcome back. Christian Power, what up before we begin in the chat, KJ? I want to apologize for annoying you and asking about Finlay going to the WWE Hall of Fame, and Nick, sorry for asking. Yeah, but that's what we do. You got asked about the candy shop. That's fucking hilarious.
I don't even recall that. You can have that. That ain't what I'm mad at, Christian. I still get like weekly MDB jokes asking about like CPR and everything from Christian comments and everything. That's why it was the whole moment with Ricky Martin showing up, my guy. We love you. Sometimes you be busting living La Vida Loca in the chat there, but we got you.
That's it. That's what we're here for. Eric, good to see you. Welcome back. El Ray, how you doing? Jose, what is up? Causing trouble as always. TJ Bradley, let's go. Dennis, good to see you. Ken,
well, no. You can't just skip past Bradley's comment because he's talking about hockey and everything. Yeah, well, no, because we hadn't talked about this. Not on stream. I mentioned it last night. I didn't know that the men's game was happening on Sunday, but yes. U.S. women's hockey gold out there, three-time champ.
It might even be more than that, but I mean, 8 straight wins against Canada for the women. Their women's team was a juggernaut. They barely budged. Overtime, it took overtime. I've watched 5 straight hockey games go into overtime, and 6 if you include today's 35 seconds left goal. And every game was from the team that came back and forced overtime. So it's been a real fun Olympics, and the U.S. women were fucking dominant, man. So
that's still crazy. Like that's still, I know it sucks for the Canadians women's team and everything like that, but that's a historic game. That's a game that they'll be showing replays of for the longest time, I feel.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, again, it was definitely a big moment for sure.
Well, I mean, it's 1-0 into the third and in the late third to where getting empty netters to fucking, tie it up and then, have the miracle goal.
Yeah. No, it's a huge one. It was a nice goal, nice finish at the end. I mean, silver, it stings, but it's silver. So
sorry, I didn't even realize how much I was hot dogging and grandstanding there. A little bit of like, they're going to show replays of that. And you're like, not in my country. They won't fucking show a damn clip of that.
I mean, it's huge. And again, I think the fun of the Canadian game is the humility of it all. So a big win, but Canada.
Listen, you can gloat on Sunday when y'all win versus us. You can have that.
Yeah, it's going to be a battle. It's always a grind. Canada, US is always a fucking grind. Always a fucking battle. So good luck to all the troops, but definitely go Canada, go on this one. Today was a banger of a fucking one. And when we scored to tie it, I happened to be in a doctor's office and I scared the shit out of everyone watching the game on my phone. Oh, fuck.
That
Sorry.
man just gave me a heart attack. I guess I'm in the right place to be.
But yeah, no, I mean, again, it stings, my guy, but I don't like when the Americans win anything. You guys win speed skating, I'm like, boo.
Don't worry, you and the rest of the world is booing us, my guy.
Right, it's brewing. Jose, Boston, welcome back, sir. Let's go. We don't need Bad Bunny. I don't care if he comes back.
Need is a strong word. I wouldn't say need, but would strongly benefit from. I'll give you that. I'll say that.
Right. OG Dale, good to see ya. Let's go. Chris Morris, Chris McCarthy. OG Dale, it just said you, Kevin Z-Man. Let's go. Jose Ronan. We're going to slowly introduce someone to the audience, do a few weeks of promo packages alluding to him, then have him squash the match and then debut, not debut at the Rumble. What's the difference? Like, what the fuck does it matter? You gave him a big moment at the Rumble. Like, again, this is like the minutia of shit. Like, it really, like, what's the A and B? What's the real fucking impact difference? Not much. It doesn't change a whole lot. So, yeah, bring him out of the Rumble, and everyone's like, oh, fuck, this guy's huge. He looks good. Now they're giving us packages. It's not like he just vanished. They're like, hey, this guy that you saw at the Rumble, this is what you need to know about him. It's perfect. There's no issue with it at all. All right, so he doesn't come out of the Rumble, then what?
Sorry?
But you don't bring him out of the Rumble. What really changes? Like, what his career's ruined because he used him at the Rumble and didn't get him in the ring for a match the next week?
The next week, yeah.
We're being ridiculous.
You cook yours at 350 for 10 minutes? Well, I cook mine at 400 for 5 minutes. Like that. Well, it still ends up the fucking same a little bit. Yeah.
Splitting of the hairs, my guy. But we are about 1 minute from the start of the show, folks. At the top of the hour, we will be your live reaction to WWE Smackdown. And you can sync up with Nick and I as we sync up and get ready to go. Should be a fun one. 3 hours on the clock. We're looking forward to it. So make sure you get in there. Jose, I see Chris. We'll come back to that one because we're late. But Ken Rock, Denisha. Who else we get? Peter. I see Peter. I think that's Pie, maybe. Never mind.
Pie. We had muffins, now we got pie. We're just going through the whole bakery.
But that's almost everyone. If I missed you, welcome to the show. Make sure you hit like, share, subscribe as we're 27 seconds away. And what else is on your mind, Nick, as we get rolling here?
Well, Nair, I saw you, I think, out there. And
Nair!
I see Vince. Nick, are you ready for snowpocalypse again? Are you getting snowpocalypse?
Fuck winter. No, we've been getting ice for the last 2.5 days. So things are a little rainy, icy. Spring's trying to poke in, but shit's just be slippery.
We went from 50 degrees yesterday to I was worried I was going to have to leave work early today to be able to make it home because the fucking weathermen in the U.S. it'll go from it's either going to be 3 inches slowly over like 7 hours, or it's going to be 3 feet in 3 minutes. Like there is the widest of margins and gaps out here. But yeah, it's still always fun living in New England to go from, first winter to second winter. Because like I said, we literally had 50 degrees yesterday, and now I'm going to have probably a foot of snow.
Yeah, I know places in Eastern Canada are getting just demolished with snow right now. The
then done gone by me. Now. Okay, so like a hiccup.
It's so close. All right,
yet so far, it feels like, I had Bianca Belair on my screen at the perfect time. Forever.
Brother. Nick and I are dialed in. Let's go.
Together.
Oh, all right. Are we streaming the U.S.? Dude, I don't know, man. We had talked about it. It just happened today. And the U.S. looked fucking good today against Slovakia. So that's we got to check our
what time we're doing this. We're doing
8 a.m. I think the game is 8:10 a.m. on Sunday morning.
Oh, you got to let me know because then I'll just Mrs. might have to find a ride home. But yeah, we can make that work. We can make that work.
Nick was like, "We're going live." Sorry, baby, I gotta go.
Yeah, sorry, baby.
As
Yeah, but
Rhea and
so
Io
Io
here.
and Rhea are fine backstage. There's no, she's in a sling. She's not wounded or anything. So Io seems fine. Why the change?
I don't know. I don't really know. And actually, I haven't heard the contrary yet. But there's Sharuka with
How
Alexa.
many people wish they were Charlotte Flair's dog right now?
Woof. Why?
Woof woof, motherfucker. Hey, our
They need
truth.
to
We
hang
have an
out
our
with our
truth
truth.
sighting. Put Truth and Priest as a tag team.
Yeah, I'd be down with that. Put truth in something. The fans
Please,
demand the truth.
anything. Put him in the box. Put him in the box.
He's just background decoration like some weeks. Like
Is that what it is? It's a time capsule. We've been thinking about this all along. It's not what's in the box, it's what they're putting in the box.
right.
It's
It's
all
great.
backwards.
Right, the box. What's in the box? Don't forget, spike that like button. Let's go. Do what Sean says. Hit the like button. Be a friend. Give us some love. Don't forget the little reaction buttons down at the side. Pop those hearts up. Let people know you're enjoying yourselves. Let the algorithm know you're having a good time as we go to last Friday, Nick.
Yes, as I've got Cody Rhodes. It's on site. Yes, reminder to everyone out there, because of those Olympics that we've been talking about, SmackDown is on the Sci-Fi, not on USA.
Right.
Did you hear or read, as I've got Drew on my screen talking to Sammy? Have you read into anything that you've seen kind of coming out from Drew lately, or people talking about things that Drew said and everything? Of he was legitimately bothered by the Roman Punk stuff on Raw a while back. Like, actually pissed off about that. And I think it might have been a bit more in character and kayfabe, so you can read into that. But on Busted Open, he's like, I would rather face anybody but Cody. And I do mean anybody, because of the past few matches, how they've gone, all of this. I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. And I think I watched oh, sorry, just getting the replay of him screwing everything up. But I've seen a couple interviews with him, Nick, and I think Seth as well recently. And I think they both do a really good job of making you go, what part of this interview is meant? What part of this is facts? What is it? What parts of this are just brushing the truth? But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I think that they have. I mean, you got to believe what he's saying because we all think it in a lot of ways.
And I think that as a testament to their character level and how great they are as a talent and everything, because that's that old school heel level of everything has that legitimacy to it, that personal tinge. So you don't know, is he saying this because he means it, or is he saying this because it furthers the story?
For sure. I want to fight anybody but Cody Rhodes, but oddly enough, there's Cody battling to be the number one contender.
Right. And starting off the show. Whoop-de-doo, Basil. You can't handle the box. I can't handle fucking Cody Rhodes out here.
Whoop-de-doo, Basil. That's too funny.
Julio.
What's up, Julio?
Nair, will we get another clue? Doria. Doria the Explorer.
Swiper, no swiping.
Yeah, don't swipe right. Or don't swipe left, swipe right. Yeah, I've seen so many memes though just popping up now lately about like Cody, like he's the guy that thinks mayonnaise is spicy type of shit. Like this is the thing, is it? I know that you see everybody out there of wanting to slap hands and all of that. You see a couple Cody shirts and jackets and everything.
A couple.
But is there a couple? I do see a smattering. But do we want this just sick of the fucking babyface politician Cody Rhodes? Is Cody fatigue a thing? We've had last year, 2025 was the year of Hogan's. Now it's the year of fatigues and errors, because we got Papa Paul fatigue, we got Cody fatigue, we got all the fatigues.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's an everyone fatigue syndrome. I think we get sick of everyone. We talk about it a lot, in other companies as well, of, are they really cycling through people? Are we still just seeing the same people after so long? we've seen it with some of even the veteran WWE guys like a Sheamus and a Rusev, some of the ladies like Bailey. Like it's almost like we've seen you enough. Now Cody kind of feels like that in a way where, I mean, he's one of your top baby faces, one of your top sellers. The fans go crazy for him, but still, you're gonna have to gap him out a little. You're gonna have to cycle him through, and maybe give us a bit of a reprieve. We can't miss you if you don't go away, kind of vibe.
This is why I've said, give me Cody Jacob in a
Yeah.
middle of the show WrestleMania feud, and I'll take Drew's word for it. I'll fight anybody besides Cody Rhodes. So you take on LA Knight. You
Now,
take on, go ahead.
I was going to say, rumor LA's here tonight.
Really, I hadn't heard that. That would be a nice little touch.
As Cody.
Well, you've got to start. Do you start interweaving some of these, storylines of people, of the guys in the chamber?
Yeah. But I mean, we talk about Cody fatigue, quote unquote, but then you see this and the crowd's going bananas. So how do you say that? Like, they love him.
It's the same because I don't, okay? Because I don't.
Like, what do you do? Like, it's the same people that are like, I think people are sick of Cody. Apparently not.
Oh, I will then admit I am a Cody denier and a Cody hater. I'm a Cody flat earther.
Right? I'm so tired of the yeet. They should get rid of the yeet. 14,000 people jumping up and down yeeting every week. We're going to cut that off. Okay.
I will say that at the very least, it seems like we're definitely not any closer to the heel turn I thought we were going to get from Cody.
I mean, I was super adamant last year. I know we talked a lot about it. That's what really, I think, fell flat for the John stuff. But here comes Jacob without warning.
Yeah, I mean,
the warning would be his entrance, but without without allowing Cody to get a word.
Well, he started to get a word. And Jacob, why do you trim up the beard, my guy? You got to be a member of the Bearded Bros.
He's looking clean, bro. He's looking ready for the main event.
He got that, WrestleMania push body going on right now.
Got him all cleaned up, got a facial, got it all creamed up, feeling nice.
I still think he's going to end up being one of the last guys because they normally always do like everybody who's been eliminated has a match to who gets the last spot kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So I think we still do get Jacob in the chamber. I don't think we get the Brock in the chamber. Bullshit.
You don't think so? I mean, I think the last qualifier is on Monday, right?
And the last true qualifier, but that would still be what, 5?
Would it be 5? I think we get 5 tonight.
Hold on, I got the card up on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
2 TBD. So yeah, it would be the last qualifier. But then
and the last qualifier is Jey Uso, Bronson Reed, and Grande Americano, as it's listed now.
Ooh. Well, no, I'm wondering because I want Jacob in there. So, well, if the Twitters are to be believed, if the Meltzers and the Sappies out there are to be believed, then we need to start maneuvering towards Cody, Drew, and Jacob, the trifecta there. So Jacob seems like if he's not in the chamber, he might start becoming an odd man out. Now, I know he's out here, but I'm saying...
Mm-hmm. Unless it's a case of Cody wins chamber, which will make me not very happy. And then Jacob's like, fuck this. You're not going anywhere without me. And that's how Jacob gets pulled in to all, the whole situation. But Jacob's calling Drew. So there you go.
Well, could be a part of how you get into this. If I think Drew or Jacob's trying to get down to the bottom of who attacked me. All right, I've been at both of y'all. We're going to figure this shit out right now.
Jacob Fatu is fire. He's like nothing else. Nick Aldis gets booed because he's not Drew.
I had a feeling this was going to happen. And I had a feeling, I think we clicked the same thing at the same time. I had a feeling Spaz was going to drop a $10 super chat.
Yes.
Cool week for Canadian wrestling. Exclamation point. I don't know how to read that any differently.
Like
has A1, a TV deal. What?
It's A1 or AI, but
A1 Perico. MLP signed a deal with CMLL, and this Sunday at Destiny, Trey is winning another title. Zilla going to be champ, and Iceman has an elegant announcement.
I think we wandered a little off the Canadian path here somewhere. But oh no, I see what you did. Okay, I got you. Because yeah, okay. No, it's amazing, Spaz. I know you messaged me earlier, and we were. It's cool. I mean, Canada.
Whoa, Drew.
Oh, hello. I see you. How you doing? What's going on in there?
What are you doing in my ring?
Yeah, right.
Oh, what? You can't get out of the Scottish accent. He answered back with, right?
I'm starting to, yeah, right. I'm broken. I'm stuck right in there. Ah, shit.
Someone switches button back to Canadian instead of Scottish.
Right. Nick Aldis gave Drew the night off. That's nice of him. How long before we get a brawl in that suite tonight?
Just to watch this show.
Drew is getting cheered. Jacob is getting cheered. Cody is getting cheered. What is happening?
I don't know, but Ken's agreeing with me. If Cody fatigue is real, he can go the fuck away. He can just go away from the main event scene, from the title pictures. Oh. Jacob's just all your shit.
He's been in the main event scene for 3 years. 3 years and change. And again, like I said, I think everybody has a shelf life. I think no matter how much we love somebody, eventually you hit that point where the fan base kind of goes, again, we get it. You do the stuff. So, okay, we're good.
We know Dusty's your daddy.
Right. And again, I mean, to Cody's credit, I don't know the last time he really dug into like a Dusty's my daddy kind of promo.
Yeah, but he finished the story and then he kind of got some runway after that. And that would have even still been a half a year or so after he'd already been in the main event scene for, well, I'm trying to think, because 2 WrestleManias, so there's 2 years.
It was 2
and then another half a year after, okay, you finished the story. And I think Cody had the big problem. What? Yeah, all the math.
All the math.
Like that woman in the gift, but it's still I think Cody's issue is initially once he won the title, he didn't have any suitable challengers. So it felt like he was kind of just low Cody wins. I don't know. Now he's got some stiff upper lip, some stiff competition.
But I mean, he fought guys like Randy Orton and such. I mean, we didn't fight nobody. Like, we got to give him some credit for the matches he did have. And again, we're almost like, we're mad that the champ went on a winning streak. I don't know what to do.
Yes, they're called the New England Patriots. I'd like to introduce you to Tom Brady.
Everyone loved the guy. The guy got the belt for 6 months. They're like, oh, fuck. All he does is win. What the fuck's he supposed to do?
Listen, I'm a Bills fan. I don't cheer for winners. I cheer for losers.
So Drew holds the belt high. I mean, the fans are super into this whole dynamic, this whole situation with Jacob and Drew and Cody. The fans like. But I don't know where Jacob went. Is Jacob trying to find Drew?
I don't know. He got to just fought off with security, I thought. But AR1, we want Fatu. Yes, we do.
Fatu.
I was trying to do the clap. I was stopping myself actually from doing the claps. We want Fatu. Oh, gas, no breaks with it. Yada yada. I mean,
right. Put the belt on Fatu. I don't. The only thing that's stopping me, like, I kind of wish, and this will go back to strengthen your argument, because Jacob's so strong. If this was just great, Jacob Drew straight up. I mean, that's the money. That's money right now for me. We've seen Cody be mad at Drew for so long, which we said the fatigue. Jacob's a guy that kind of just give him the spotlight. Like, I mean, the idea that we were gonna, like I said, put him in a cage, like, give them away from Drew. Let Drew fight anyone else. Sami Zayn, LA Knight, fucking Fraxium. I don't give a fuck.
We just had a 3 stages of hell that normally is kind of the blow off of a feud. So if we go back to the feud we just blew off, like,
yeah, let it go.
You keep going back to your toxic ex a little bit with this. You should have already you already broke up with the bitch. Why you keep going back?
Yeah. So, yeah. And I mean, like I said, all I can tell you is what I observe. And I know the fan base right now, like the people in the building, love the guy.
Would you say you're a wrestling observer?
I would not ever. Oh, Wyatt.
They're hacking a Hardee's commercial.
Yeah, they took over Hardee's. Who's got the beef?
We have the meat.
We have the meat. I'm late.
Uh,
Oh, go ahead.
no, well, just Randy win chamber, Randy turn heel, Randy.
It's still
What
possible.
happened to Randy Cody?
We're waiting for it still. Ilya's giving Carmelo a pep talk. So it's interesting within this like U.S. title division. They're all kind of like enemies, but they're competitive. So there's respect and like you go out and kick ass because you used to be the champion. You could have the belt. You're like, oh shit. Like it's just like this nice little group of everybody wants to fight.
Yeah, but even Carmelo, hey yo, get your hand off my back of my necks here, sir.
Yeah, it's a bit much, bro.
But it does feel like it's that kind of horse division out here. It started with Sammy. Well, technically started with John Cena. Then you went to Sammy, went to Ilya. Carmelo's doing the open challenge.
Mm-hmm.
You know, AEW just took it with the TNT title. But it's all guys who are going to have, dare I say, the Meltzer style, the modern wrestling fan style matches and everything.
Mm-hmm. It's like I said about Wednesday's main event. People are trying to paint it like a 5-star match. It was a good match, but there's a lot of problems in the match. And so for me, it can't be a 5-star match. And I can't ignore like the things that were bad about the match. Yeah, they
5-star, I'll give you not, but it was still. Would you still say it was one of the better matches? Like it's a contender, early contender for match of the no?
For match of the year? God, no. Yeah. It was not. No way. It was a good match, but both of them have had better matches with other people this year.
Well, did the, and I know I don't even know if we're in a commercial break or not because I got Ilya coming out because I know we had talked about it even briefly before we went live of if the aftermath and everything, if that might have played in how people felt about the main event and all of that. And I will admit, we're going to a commercial break.
Yes,
I will admit the Aubrey ad spot with the V-trigger breaking up, she dolphin dived to get herself into position for that. And that really kind of was.
She's as useless as tits on a bull, man. It's just useless. Useless. I'm sorry. She adds nothing to the program.
I don't need my official. I don't need the referee in the match selling more of the match than the wrestlers in the match. Yeah, because she'll be. I hate seeing her in the background of like a good exchange of moves and everything like that. And she's yeah, she reacts more than we react. Yeah. And people think we're on payrolls. She's literally on a payroll.
Right. No, it's bad. It's bad. And again, I'm sure she's trying her best and no one tells her otherwise. So she thinks you're great.
No, everyone outside of the company tells her otherwise. Yeah. They just don't fucking listen.
Yeah, it was a good match. The problem is there's too many, like, again, it's like we're watching a lot of the Olympics. We've talked a lot about the Olympics. Someone can have a great little figure skating routine, but if they bobble their fucking sow cow and they don't do their triple Lutz very good, you don't ignore that because everything else was cool. You have to be honest about the mistakes they make. So when two guys take over about 2 minutes to set up a turnbuckle move, and it's just the match is slow, then they hit this move, the crowd claps, and then nothing happens. And then they go into another move, and then the ref spot didn't make sense. The finish, I'm still debating whether or not they made the right choice, but it was a good match. It's okay that it was a good match, but they both had better matches with other people this year. It was good, not great.
I was almost going to halfway call you the Russian judge there, but I think you kind of want my opinion back a little bit out there. I still, on one hand, you have to take some things with a grain of salt at times to where you have some accounts, Dave Meltzer, that are acting like it's the second coming of Jesus H wrestling. But at the same time, in my opinion, it was a really good match. It did have its clunk and the junk and everything. I wouldn't say it's even a 5-star match. I do think, though, that it does still qualify in being at least an early contender of the early peripherals out here for match of the year.
Yeah, it's the person that scored this, the 6th highest score when there's 18 other people to go. Like it's maybe in the top 10 of 2026, and we're only in February, March.
No, that I 100% will concede that point to the floor. I will give you that fully. I still think it was a great match. So we're in February of 2026.
Yeah,
great match for early 2026 and everything.
Yeah, I had no problem with it. It was one of the better parts of the entire show. It was good. I have my complaints, which I mean, again, it is what it is. But overall, it was a good match. I think for me, the disconnect is people ran to the internet like they had just saw, Michael's Brett fucking mania. Like, what are we doing? Relax, guys, relax.
Well, Mr. Noob, agreeing a bit with your point here of if I spent thousands to go see a live show, I'd cheer too. As a TV viewer, I find everything below the main event boring.
Yeah, I mean, everything's strong for me, Mr. Noob. Now, what do you think about that, Nick, of the idea that I paid my money, so I'm going to go and I'm going to cheer, even if I think everything's shit? But I paid to be here.
There is going to always be an aspect of that, of it, whether it's
Okay.
the fucking movies, you go to a concert, whatever. Of there, Christ, you go to dinner, and even if you pay, $50 for the meal, and it's kind of average, like the missus could cook better at home right now than this shit, and I would have saved myself like $49.
Right.
Of That's the thing. There's always going to be that aspect of, well, I paid to be here, so I'm going to want to enjoy it.
Right.
But I do think that there was a good bit of that was really enjoyable. I did, and I know we're coming back from the commercial break. The aftermath of that whole segment is we got the aftermath of the open segment. But the swerve heel turn, I really liked. I think it makes sense and it kind of fits right now a little bit.
Dude, Kenny Omega's been beat up by everybody, gets no revenge on anybody. Swerve wasn't even a full face baby face, and he jumps Kenny. I would have had, if you're gonna bump the ref, then Swerve cheats to win and then beats the shit out of Kenny, not beat him clean. And now Kenny's gonna go away again. And no, there's no get back. Fletcher took him out. Andrade took him out. Everybody and their mother beats up Kenny Omega. What the fuck are we doing?
The Kenny thing had me worried of he's, very much in the back nine of hopefully he comes back. I don't know what I know that he already had, I guess, pre-existing scheduling conflicts. I don't know what those conflicts were.
I want to confirm this. We're going to talk about this at some point next week for sure. But the rumor is he will not be at Revolution. They're writing him off right now so he can go to be in a Sega tournament.
I didn't hear the reasoning by. I heard that he had at least already had kind of let them know I won't be available for this time and next time. So that's why they kind of wrote him off. I really like with the swerve aspect as I've got the MFTs coming out with the lantern.
Because why
going to get involved?
Okay, you got bad guy Swerve. Who does he go after now?
Hangman, but we can talk about the Hangman situation.
You're going to run back Hangman where we're fucking around with MJF?
We can talk about that situation in a minute. Well, because I like that the whole aspect of Swerve's heel turn is I needed this. If that was the whole issue of what set up the match with Kenny, of that I needed to prove that I'm better than you, that my generation has surpassed you, that I need to prove I am who I say I am. And that's why after he hits the fucking Deadeye, which is a Hangman move, after he'd sit there and did the chain choke, which he did to Hangman. So again, that's why I think we're going back to Hangman, who's made himself the uber babyface, which is in a fucking stupid ass manner.
Yeah, but there's no way.
We'll get there. Let me finish my one first point before we get on a tangent here, as we got the match about to start here. Let me try and put a bow on this quickly. I like that it was Swerve saying, I needed to prove who I am, of I needed this, and you just happened to be the victim. I had to do it too.
Okay. I mean, I like that. And I like the way you explained it. I mean,
what I hate that is it something that I have to make the gaps and explain because they didn't do the best job of explaining that?
Well, I talked a lot about their commentary this Wednesday. Their commentary team kills me. It's literally like having 3 ring rats doing commentary. It is so fucking atrocious to listen to. Like, it's bad. All they do is just yay, we love this guy.
This is why you mute them and listen to us, folks.
Facts.
Just saying.
But yeah, Tama Tonga and Ilya have kicked it off, folks. 72% of the chat is taking Dragunov. 20 go for Tama. Let's go. Tama can go.
Absolutely. I am at the point the MFT has got to go of I want something at some point that's the ultimate blow off of this Wyatt MFT feud. And I think this whole fucking thing it needs to shatter Bray Wyatt connection intended. and just all break apart.
Yeah.
I'm over the MFTs. I'm over the Wyatt Six. I'm over all of it. I would rather have Tama Tonga. I would rather have God as a tag team, and you could have Tom as a singles wrestler. You get Jeff Cobb as a singles wrestler. Maybe you just do the trio of Hikuleo. You do the three brothers. Solo can be a guy in the mid cards on his own. All of that. Just I'm over it. It's run its course. It's the bare bones of the bloodline at this point.
It is definitely not what the bloodline was. It definitely doesn't, again, just kind of holding up spot in mid card. They still have the lantern, so they're still tied to the Wyatt Six. They're not done with that. Which means, like, again, I mean, some of the questions I have with the booking of just where are we going with this shit? And what does it all mean? And then, okay, fine, but then what? I mean, I think the same thing with any story is, like, then what? Like, right now, Tom is on the outside. Solo doesn't look impressed.
Did Solo put the lantern beside him like he was going to get power from the lantern or something?
Yeah. Right? Like, there you go. It's the urn, Nick. It's the urn.
The urn. You got to, it's like smelling salts in there. You just got to take a big, deep whiff there. But yeah, the roots are dead with this whole family tree.
I agree. Well, it's cold as fuck. We'll put it that way. It's ice cold. It's Jack in the fucking ocean holding on to the door. Like, never let go, Jack. I'm fucking
Now, did you see? Did anyone else watch that Mythbusters episode that proved that bitch could have had Jack on that door with her and they could have survived?
I gotta say, because there's the clip of with that scene dubbed over with Scottish accents. Like, right, move over. There's tons of room. Let me in.
What are you talking about? You got room to move the ass over.
No, it's a shame. So, but that's what it feels like. They're ice cold. So, again, I mean, the challenge of Road Dogg and whoever else working on SmackDown, can you heat this up? Like, yeah, they got to heat it up. It's fucking frigid.
Yeah, but that's the thing is at some point, do you just kid and it is what it is, and now I just got to break this up of, hey, Road Dogg, we'll just do it. Just don't, copyright us for me doing your gimmick and everything like that, and we'll help you write the fucking show.
Right. And that, like, you're right. Maybe splitting them up makes a little more sense. Like, people love Dragunov. Crowd's pretty quiet. Often I give the credit to the heel for kind of taking them out of it, but they're buzzing a little. We need a little bit of rumblings and boos, and it's just like, when's Ilya going to power up here? Come on, let's go. We're waiting.
Right, Chris. Nick, have you seen this? Did you see
I
the
did
Chicago
see
Bears?
I was shocked.
Are going to be no more. They're going to become the Indiana Bears. That will happen when, speaking of frozen things, when hell freezes over. So for those who don't know, of the alleged thing is Indiana. So the Chicago Bears are in deep with the city about a new stadium and everything, arena, Soldier Field and all of that. So Indiana said, well, I got a warm bed over here. I got 3 hots in the cot for you. I can build you a stadium lickety split. I'll give you all the nice things. What's the fucking movie where the prostitute gets, swung by Richard Gere and everything? Pretty Woman. Pretty Woman. That Pretty Woman in the Chicago Bears up there is Indiana.
The way you described it, but we got there.
But it's never Chicago and MDB. If you can hear my voice, this man's just breaking a monitor somewhere. Chicago is never going to let the Bears leave Chicago. That's like the Bulls or the Blackhawks. Like, those are institutions.
Yeah.
But could you imagine, the New Hampshire Yankees?
Yeah.
What are we talking about out here?
Right. And I mean, in you see it at times where, obviously we've seen teams move around. So yeah, at first I was like, no fucking way. Because again, like you said, it would be like the Maple Leafs moving. Like they're a part of the fucking city. Like they're part of the state. Like, they're not going nowhere. They're a fucking, a staple of all of it. So what are we talking about? It's crazy. I couldn't imagine being like, and here comes Indiana. Like, holy shit, go get your own team.
And here comes the Montreal Bills. Out of here.
Hey, that almost happened. Toronto really wanted. That almost happened. We almost got the Toronto Bills.
Hey, I watched the Expos enough, so you can have that.
Royce is in the box. You can't be a human.
No, well, we even talked about it. I'm glad that, shout out everybody in our fantasy faction group chat and everything that, like,
Shit,
there's no air holes there. I was like, yeah, I said that night one. I was like, it's all just knots from shitty, like, shitty lumber.
There can't be a human in there. And anybody proposing, I mean, again, we want to stretch our imagination. We know, we understand that, it is what it is. We know what the dance we're dancing. But
right,
you can't have a human pop out of that box in 2 weeks. You can't do it.
As both men now just train. Now, is it interesting, instead of just trading straight up chops, we trade slaps, we trade a chop, we trade, let me, discus spin chop, let me can chop your knee, let me chop your calf, all of that.
I don't mind it, because as long as it looks aggressive and looks violent, I've said it a million times, though. I am so fucking over the shitty forearms. I don't know when the forearms became such a thing, but over the last 5, they're so fucking bad. Bad. Those Moxie forums are shit.
Wait, you gotta wind up and then and then you gotta
like, again, just make it. And I think that was part of my issue with some of the wrestling we saw on Wednesday with like the V trigger. He's dead. He should be. Oh no, he's up. He's running. He's doing shit.
Let's be honest. The V trigger in AW is like a fucking clothesline. It's like a super kick at this point.
It's Mr. Iggy.
They had to ship him over. They couldn't get a fucking visa. They were worried. They were worried, so they had to ship him over.
Could it be evil? Could it be evil?
All the way from Japan.
Like, all over the way, but evil's got like,
you want to kill a gimmick in lickety split in 10 seconds flat? He comes out of a box and his name is Evil. Fuck out of here.
And he trips on the way out of the box.
But again, he could sit there and do a back handspring somersault out of the box. But if you are a non-New Japan watcher, and a man pops out of a box after 2 weeks and his name is Evil, shut the fuck up. That's the gobbledygooker. Right. That is the shock master.
I told you last time we talked, can't be pre-mad at the box, but there's not a whole lot of good examples of like that time that, the best wrestler ever came out of this box. Pause.
They are walking a razor's edge, and I'm not talking Scott Hall.
Right. We got blood. We got a bleeder.
Well, I saw his nose was busted there, but Mr. Noob, the stadium in Indiana is right by my house. I'm hoping they don't come. Well, I think your house is safe, but in case they don't, can I get tickets?
Right, Indiana. Let's go.
That just sounds wrong. Shannon Sharp, when he sat down with Seth, kind of asked him about it, and it's just they're a staple of the city. It'd be like the Canadians moving to, I don't know, Alaska or something. I don't know. It's just something that is so ingrained with the city, even what you travel to the city for.
Absolutely. Yeah, negotiating tactics and such. Nice enziguri.
Right. This has been a hell of a match, but this is just apparently when we found out the talking points. Wrestling not on USA. Yes, J-Boy is on Sci-Fi because of Olympics. Tama Tonga with a 1, 2, 3.
Let's
go. Put some respect on Tama's name.
Tama Tonga gets a win, and
ain't nobody realer than gorillas. Gorilla tactics. What? Please, WWE, Dev Rebel, give them, if you can buy the song, for all I care. Give them the Gorilla's Destiny song.
I mean, it can't be that much to get their hands on that song.
Or just do a close-ass rendition.
Oh, yeah. Remix.
Re-recording.
Solo's good on the mic, man. And you know who might be the best? I watched quite a bit of it the last couple days just because they're selling us. Zilla's a good fucking promo, bro. He is ahead of a couple of his brothers. Oh, Ilya.
Yeah, pure shit.
Lights out. No, not yet. Wyatt.
Even that good on Ilya, still, this again, showing that this man's a goddamn warrior. Now, is this how you make the MFT badasses? You know, they're the death row of SmackDown.
Well, I think that's what they've been trying to do, and I wonder, and I hate to say this. Oh shit,
Matt Cardona.
Matt Cardona, thank you.
Oh, the collection of mid cards. I forgot.
Right?
You know, we had the collection of mid cards.
Exactly. But again, I mean, it's better. At least they look strong most moments. Apollo
Crews has been the most booked in the past 3 weeks. He has in the past 3 years.
Right. Hey, Ricochet, throw out some other names. We want to see who else they book.
Yeah. Mention like who's been missing for a while? Oh, Lights Out.
Lights are out. But the crowd goes loud. I mean, the fireflies come on.
Is it because every time you want it to be good? It's like the Undertaker. If you kind of like, it's always, you always want it to be Taker. And when Taker's out there hobble wopping and everything, you still cheer because maybe he'll do some cool spooky shit.
It's time for you to show everyone you can stand on your own.
Good. Please break this the fucking part. Or are you just going to get Solo versus Howdy one-on-one? Or have we already had it? I feel like we probably already had that too.
Next time I come down to that ring, it will be alone. So we're setting up Bo. I mean, again, this is one of my things about this whole situation that's fucking me up. Nikki can't have a match. We can't give Nikki a throwaway.
Apollo Crews has been booked more than Nikki Cross.
But we're going to get Solo versus Bo one-on-one. Like, let's remember, like, Bo was a big deal to NXT. I know he never really got past mid-card jobber on the main roster, mostly because of Vince. But he was a big fucking deal. One of the first champ. Was he the first champ?
He was technically, or no, yeah. Seth was the first champ.
Was Seth first?
Seth was the first champ because he's getting swinging the title, and then you had fact checkers double check me because that's the thing of I wasn't, the hardest of hardcores watching NXT at that point, so I can't remember specifically. But I feel like it was Seth, and then you had Bo had a great run with it. Of all you got to do is Bo leave, like he showed up in the Rumble for everyone hating, Roy showed up in the Rumble and going away. They didn't call up Bo to the main roster after he showed up.
Right, 100%. But we go to Byron in the back. Big paw for Randy.
Would you like butter on that, sir?
You want to butter Randy Orton? Does he butter your biscuits, my boy?
He's
smooth like butter. I'll give you that.
Like butter all day long.
Smooth operator. Put him and Penta in a tag team and just call him Smooth Operator.
Right? Let's go.
Official. Are we getting Aldis in the ring soon? One can hope. One can hope.
I mean, both Pierce and Aldis have been bothered, but Vega. Oh. I'll be right back, Nick.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say her height makes her look like she's like a fucking toddler next to everybody.
She is so little.
Hey, Malachi's black.
Hey, whoa. No, he ain't. What do you mean?
What?
Is he back?
He's back in black.
I mean,
that is what you call a slip of the tongue, folks.
Shit.
Yeah, but even Malachi out here looking small as shit to Randy.
Right. Alistair is.
And we will be back right after this. And we will be back right after this.
Oh, good times.
I don't even care that you got the fourth wall breaking. the moment fit. Fuck it. You can have that. That's an exclusive. Don't clip that or clip that. Whatever. That'll be an interesting feud, though. Of is Randy Orton on that
step up for Malachi?
Well, you go take your pause, and then we'll talk about a give back tour. Yeah, as I got Jade. Let me have Jade. Let me have my moment with Jade.
Well,
go
let's go. I'm going to leave you.
There, KJ's taking a pause for the cause as I'm getting an AJ Styles commercial out here as we are getting the tribute on not Monday. What Monday is it? Monday, March 3rd in Atlanta. They are doing the AJ Styles tribute. I think we're also going to get Brock Lesnar out there. They just released also the kind of whole behind the scenes little documentary thing that they did for AJ's match at the Rumble, the retirement match at the Rumble. I combined retire and Rumble at the same time. And I guess they're dropping new merch now. There's the question that's been asked and lingering. And again, I love how everyone wants to play a contract lawyer when they're not. That, you know, even though they're not contract lawyers, they're not on those rooms, they're not on those discussions, there's no way you could have access to that. Well, because I don't even think it's like publicly record or anything like the NFL or what have you. Because they're independent contractors to where AJ Styles' contract was up around when he was losing the match at the Royal Rumble to now it's up towards the end of February, so that's why they're doing the tribute show to still get it in, because they think he's still going to end up, you know, wrestling somewhere else, what have you. Have they re-signed him? Does he have a match in TNA? Does he just fuck around and come back and just have more matches in WWE? And if he comes back and has more matches in WWE, does that kind of nullify this whole goddamn argument about, well, if Hangman just loses, even though he said he'd never challenge for the title again, and just goes back on his word, does he become a heel then? So if AJ retired from WWE and then continues to wrestle in WWE, who's going to boo AJ Styles coming back and wrestling in WWE? Good question, huh? Yeah. So I don't know what to make of the AJ Styles situation right now. I think we can say the indie tour of AJ Styles and the AEW tour, that ship has sailed. We're not going to get Swerve versus AJ or Kenny versus AJ or MJF versus AJ, anything like that. We might get AJ versus Mike Santana in TNA, but is he just signed on for like a Legends deal or anything of now we're going to release AJ Styles DVD? Well, they don't even release physical media anymore. Shit. We'll pretend that they did. A DVD of a highlight of, and especially because they've got the partnership with TNA, of, I'm sure they could just beg, borrow, and steal, you know, some videos and everything from their library. If they did like a, you know, career of AJ Styles, a highlight of the career of AJ Styles, a phenomenal, what was he, 20 years in the business or at more, a phenomenal career, whatever. They do some DVD package with him. Who's not buying that? Who's not wanting to add that to their library out there? Of, you're telling me I've got a collection of all the best AJ style matches, minus New Japan and Ring of Honor? Fair enough. But I'm in commercial break. I have rambled and misspoke long enough, but be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, and subscribe. As I see we got 66 people kicking with us right now. Let's see if we can keep growing that number all the way up to, you know, the 70s, the 80s, the triple digits out here. And I know we've passed, I think we passed 8.2K subscribers. Yes, I see right now 8.21K subscribers. So shout out, appreciate it so much. We're like 4 years in the, not even 4 years, just under 4 years in the game, and sniffing at the doorstep of 10K subscribers. And again, when we do reach 10K, me and KJ at least are getting tattoos, and oh, my heartbeat still lashes on the stream. And she's got the like, hey, give me like Lash and Tiffy as like the fucking Clueless movie. Just, hey, WWE Films, if you still exist, call cast Lash, Tiffany, and I don't know, Tatum Paxley to play Brittany Murphy's character. And There you go. We just got a new Clueless remake. Well, a reboot. I think it's pretty obvious AJ will be in TNA doing work. Fair enough. I mean, is it really obvious? Because was it obvious he was going to retire at the Rumble? Was it obvious he was going to not put his gloves down and say never and all of that? So we'll see. I would love to see it. I'm not knocking it, but we'll see. Damn, I got to run to Walmart. Where's the low on this car? There's no low. No low to be had around here, as I've got a storm arising. How fitting it's snowing on SmackDown, and I got snow outside. Is Jade coming out right now? And again, can we talk about this a little bit for everybody that's out there? The IWC, the hardcore IWC, more or less, that's out there of, well, Jade hasn't defended this. Nobody likes Jade. She can't wear it. She ain't this. She can't that, and everything. She's still over. She still gets a reaction. She is still a goddamn star. Like, that's the thing. She comes out. She had the match with Jordan Grace, and the whole crowd's popping all the way around out here. I think she still has that. Yeah, MDB, you saw the exact same thing that I saw. KJ, push the button. He's on a pause. I don't know if he can, but
Yums.
There you go. But Jade is still Jade Cargill out here. She's still Jaden. So put some respect on some of these people's names. I guess this is the opposite of my Cody argument of, I know that there's the online discussion of, fatigue, the Jade Berg, the Jade Hogan, all of that. But she still has a presence about her. She is still a top draw. Win, lose, or draw, she is a top draw. What's next for the WWE Women's Champion, or rather, who's next? Fantastic. That's what remains to be seen. Is it gonna be a Liv? I don't think after Raw there's any chance that Liv doesn't pick Stephanie. But now, if you've got Bianca out with a finger injury, she's been out with a finger injury, who do you have to go against Jade? Do you do a Rhea? Do you do a Jordan Grace? Do you do a Tiffany Stratton? Do you, I don't know, can wild card, do you do a Raquel Rodriguez versus a Jade Cargill? That might be interesting. On whoever comes out of the eliminations. This woman already tall as shit out here in heels. I'm sorry, Jade should be in NXT. Why, Damien? Why? She's just naming off everybody in the chamber right now. I'm getting chicken and meat nachos from Walmart. What the hell, my guy? Yeah, what? Yeah. So, I don't know if this needs to be a poll or if this needs to be, in the chat or what have you. But I guess you let us know, for you depraved few, if you want a Yum Yum shirt in the merch store. Would you buy a butter or a Yum Yum shirt? That let your voice be heard out there. As, of course, the merch slide behind me. Didn't even notice. As so, Jade cuts the promo and walks off. Surprised nobody interrupts, nobody intervenes. And nobody better keep talking. Yeah, hey, she's doing the Roman Reigns talking to the camera as she walks up the ramp now. This is a nice one that I didn't mention. And it'd be really interesting if she's the one to challenge Jade. Because you've seen a couple of times, and they keep doing this, and they did it kind of well here, to where they interact on the ramp. Why she's a fucking starfish, I don't know. Charlotte's out here like a demigorgon or a starfish, but you keep getting that. Oh, and Jade even walks down the ramp back at it. So now you're getting the in the face. Now you're getting the tension. We've had these before of, you are not going to interrupt me. Of, oh, I see you, all of that. But now you're getting this back and forth of this might be the way they're going. Of could Charlotte Flair win the Elimination Chamber and challenge Jade Cargill at WrestleMania? Now, what does that make for the tag match or for the tag team? What does that make for Christ, everything that they've been doing with Jade? I actually had to remind myself that they've kind of been subliminally teasing this for a minute. And is this the way you get Charlotte to be a champion? And all right, it just all clicked in my head. That's how you get Charlotte, and you get her cheered as being champion, because she's kind of become the baby face and everything out here with this, with her teaming with Alexa. She's gotten over in a positive manner with all of this. Jade's definitely the heel in this situation. So you have Charlotte win, and something that everyone would normally boo against and hate and call Charlotte Hogan and everything else with that. Charlotte wins. She's, I don't know how many times champion at that point, chasing down her father, chasing down John Cena more than anything. And there you go. And size and stature checks out. You build up. You've made now Jade out there. She's wrestling essentially damn near the pinnacle of your women's division. I think we've cracked the code of that's where they're going with this. Anthony, what up, my guy? Well, your name's ringside, Anthony, but we know him as Anthony by Elegance. Jade cut promos like she's in a Tyler Perry movie. I said what I said. Fair enough. And I think you're the only one here that could have said what you said. So I'll take your word for it. But you can have that. Yeah. I'm more just, I think I've cracked the code of it's going to be Charlotte versus Jade, because you're not, unless we're going to surprise out of thin air, get Bianca. Are they going to do something if she just, all this news just came out way after the fact? She's been taping all these, PT physical therapy meetings and everything ahead, and we're just releasing them now. That'd be a hell of a mind game and a hell of a creative manner, but I think it's going to be Charlotte versus Jade at WrestleMania. I picked KJ in the poll in honor of KJ. Well, there you go, Ken. I think you might have thrown away your vote, respectfully, but I respect you. Them woos felt kind of tense. Oh, well, tense in a Becky Charlotte way, tense in a Tiffy Charlotte way. I hate that. Tense in a Charlotte Nia way. Is there a feud Charlotte has had with someone that doesn't almost get like in straight out of pocket tone with a little bit? I don't know. Chris could be a hoax to make you think she is not ready. What did Chris say? Oh, we need Nia to win and do the Otis spot at Elimination Chamber. Huh? Explain the Otis spot to me. They have been teasing this since Jade shut up. Yes, thank you, Emily. Again, maths all up in my face. Pause. Of it very much seemed like it all came flooding back to me out there of how they've constantly teased that kind of on the ramp moment of one's coming out as the other's walking off, and they have that brief interaction. So I think that's really what they're going with. As I'm in a commercial break right now. Got that one. Trying to see if there's anything else I missed. Spaz, I see you. Did I miss? Oh, I missed another $10 super chat from Spaz out here. Love to hear your guys' thoughts on Deonna Purrazzo shooting on AEW for not using her. Even though she's a champion, she didn't hold back. I sent Nick the link for a reference, and that helps. Yes, sir. I'm actually surprised I didn't ask Anthony about this a bit. We may have touched on it last night. And of course, I click on this now, and KJ's on a pause. So my thoughts on it are of it is an indictment fully on Booker of the Year and Creative of the Year and all of this. If you have someone as talented as Deonna Purrazzo, who is already not getting, so tonight we're getting Orton versus Black. But that you've had someone that's a champion, just became a champion on your roster and have nothing creative for them. Of allegedly, according to storyline, Steve Macklin was about to be damn near on the outs with TNA. You could have swooped him up. Maybe if you had presented his fucking significant other in some form or fashion. So I think she is literally at this point just counting down the days. That is a Guantanamo Bay situation of actively begging to get booked. And I'm waiting for the Tony response of, well, I'd love to get Deonna on the card, but da-da-da-da-da, or whatever. It's the same thing with like a Britt Baker, where Anna Jay just fucking disappeared. She doesn't even talked about anymore. That's kind of the situation I feel of. If you don't like where you work, it is the most is AEW is the ANAW for Amazon, because it kind of feels like that kind of fulfillment center situation of one of those to where, well, to if you're unhappy about where you work and you vocalize that you're unhappy about where you work, all of a sudden you get punished for vocalizing about the things around here and everything. Oh, that's what was perfect timing, sir. Of $10 out there talking about Deonna actively kind of shooting bang bang at AEW as she's a champion, newly crowned champion for their company. And I'm saying, I think like a her, an Anna Jay, a Britt Baker, you get all these talent. I'd love to have them on TV. So why the fuck aren't they on TV, Tony? I thought you're the only guy that runs this shit.
It's bad. And we've seen lately this uptick in signing. Everybody that's a free agent, whether they have 10 years experience, 0 experience, the popcorn guy becomes available from New Japan. People are bidding on him. Like, it is crazy right now. But I think both companies have a problem of there's a fucking. We talked about it the other, and maybe this is something we should also do. We're already planning to do our draft, where we start from scratch, and you, Nick, you, Anthony, and I.
Me and my other personalities, yes,
your
I
other
know.
personalities, bring them. We'll draft it. The match is started, folks. But the other aspect is, who are the people out there that are currently not being used that would make a phenomenal wrestling company? And Deonna Purrazzo is one of them. She's outstanding. She's a good talent, a great lady, good spears. Everyone forgets, or shouldn't forget, that before Monet went on her little tour, you had Deonna doing that shit. Deonna was the one walking around with belts draped all over her. And at the end of the day, I think, and Anthony, go check out Anthony's TikTok, because I'm sure he's got amazing points on this whole topic. But it's a shame because we watch subpar wrestlers get lots of wrestling time, and you can't get a quality wrestler like Deonna on your show. To me, I said it for a long time. It doesn't seemingly matter how good you are at your job. If you come from somewhere else, Ace Austin, buried. Speedball and Mike and Kevin Knight might be the best two that came over and kind of got decent love. But Josh Alexander, buried.
Do you fit into the club or not?
That's it. Like, are you in the No Homers Club? It says Homers. Like, what are we going to do? Like, you can't get in.
Who rigs every Oscar night? We do. We do. Who holds back the Purrazzo star? We do. Well, no, it's funny that I'm sorry, go ahead. I feel like I'm cutting off your last point there.
Not a problem, but I mean, that's it for me. It's just, she's so talented. I don't understand why you wouldn't book her. Why did you sign her? And
because I signed her so the other person couldn't have her.
Yeah, and I mean, at the end of the day,
I'm dating her so you can't date her, KJ.
Yeah, pretty much, right? You can't have her. No, if I can't have her, nobody will.
No one can have her.
She's such a sweetheart of a lady, like, and I mean that respectfully. Like, she's such a nice person. I want to see her get booked. I want to see her get used. I like her style. She's technically sound. She is an absolute pro. I don't get it. She had a couple matches when she first got to AEW, had a couple matches. The fans were kind of giving her a hard time about she's too thick and she's not good, and that's what it is. And Tony's like, oh,
that's how you know a weak man, folks. That's how you spot a weak man. If they see a woman like Deonna Purrazzo and say they're too thick, that means they don't know how to handle a woman. That's how you spot a weak man.
Either you were big and you got small, or you were small and
you got big.
Right? Like, what are we saying? What are we doing?
Well, it's crazy to me. And well, real quick, I know I mentioned at least the kind of supplemental draft thing to Anthony last night, and we all know his first pick is going to be Deonna. So I'm glad that's his whole topic about it. That's his whole discussion.
Does he go Ash? Does he have to stay on brand?
No, because she's getting used. This is the wrestlers that aren't getting used.
The supplemental, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. So Deonna would be his first, 100% his first pick. But so we watch all the wrestling, literally all the wrestling. Like I have SmackDown, and we're about to get the House of Glory World Title match of Charles Mason taking on Andrade coming up right now. But I've seen Deonna Purrazzo more in Southern New Hampshire University commercials through YouTube and all everywhere I watch TV than I've seen her on Dynamite, that I've seen her on Collision, that I've seen her on Ring of Honor, that I've seen her in a fucking Twitter package or a tweet from AEW. Like, I've seen this woman advertising, college tuition more than I've seen her advertise pro wrestling.
Right now, by the way, Nia Jax in complete control, smacking around Charlotte Flair a little. Both her and Kiana James, easy for me to say. Kiana James
fuck up down. KJ. How of all people did you fuck up KJ?
I should have just went with KJ. It would have saved me the effort. That's why I call myself KJ. Therefore, I don't have to pronounce things.
There you go. Well, trust me, we've already seen I suck at pronunciations. So.
Yeah, I got Andrade in the ring. I wonder if they'll give the belt to Andrade. He's kind of hot right now, but
he's kind of hot right now. He's so fucking blue steel and
right. Hansel, he's so hot right now.
He's so hot right now. Andrade is so hot right now. But that's how many independent promotions, again, much like with the Monet thing, bend the knee to Tony, because this is how I'll get any sort of eyes. Like, respectfully, how many people...
It's not even that, Nick. I think
no, real quick. How many people are extra tuning in to House of Glory tonight because they know MJF's going to be on the card?
That's a fair argument. I'm curious what the analytic is. Like, I wonder if there is a huge uptick. There has to be, right? Andrade's somebody people are know. MJF's a big deal. Of course, that Fatu name comes with its own.
Well, we can get into the Fatu thing of why isn't he in WWE? Why haven't you had a tryout, my guy? Why haven't you been invited for a tryout? Lance got a tryout.
Yeah, and he's going to skip the tryout process. That's why. And I think they got eyes on him. They got guys they know.
Yeah, but everything was Zilla. Oh, he's 3 steps forward and 4 steps back.
That's the problem.
He's House Glory champion. He's been 4th rope champion. He's getting all over the indies. He's the guy on the indies. But then he goes and takes, I don't know the full situation, but goes after Brett Lauderdale from GCW and everything. He's gone after Booker T before from Reality Wrestling, not even from the WWE aspect. That's the thing, is every time Zilla kind of just gets around his hype man and everything, he pops off. He's a great promo, but he pops off in the wrong direction. He's just out there kind of just shooting a gun in a gas station right now.
As Charlotte with the super kick, which causes Kiana to get dropped in a Samoan drop by Nia. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, that's the thing with Zilla right now. He's like young Jacob. You're just waiting for him to kind of mature and figure his shit out. As Nia just took a foot to the face. That looked uncomfortable. Are they going to start fist fighting again? I'm down. Get fight.
Well, we had the tension before, and I said this while you're on your pause, and I think I cracked the Jade case. What?
It was a knee pad. Shout out MDB. Knee pad alert.
MDB just wanted to give Nia Jax his knee pad. What? But how is it? Has Charlotte Flair had a feud as of recent that hasn't had a personal tie-in, like gotten sideways? Becky, Tiffany, Nia, all that.
Kiana, give it to her. Give it to her.
Two. I swear to God, I would have walked the fuck off right there.
Go.
2 count.
How could you not get behind this? Come on.
I have to disconnect in-ring from character, I feel, with this. Like, in-ring is one thing. The presentation, it's like a really shitty Walmart cake, but it smacks. It's getting a tasty-ass cake, but it's all fucked up and everything.
Presentation? You can just call her a shitty-ass cake? That's a wonderful cake.
That's a goddamn cake. My mother made that cake with buttercream icing, motherfucker. You will eat that. But have they? I think I cracked the code if we're going to do Charlotte Flair versus Jade at WrestleMania, because we had another interaction of them on the entrance ramp after Jade's cutting a promo calling everybody out.
A possible strong pivot, but it also very much, build the case of it could be Charlotte, it could be Rhea, it could be. I don't think it solidifies it. I think it's a nice tease, though. Big Spanish Fly. Yo, was that?
I feel like Charlotte pulled her out of the pin instead of Kiana kicked out.
What just happened there? Yeah. Did she just drag her out of that 3?
Yeah, because
I didn't even hear
1,
the
2. Yeah, she pulled her to make sure she didn't.
It almost
didn't have a fuck up 3.
That close to late. Maybe she was winded. I mean, that's a big move, man.
And, well, is it funny that Charlotte's, said bye-bye to her Spanish guy, but out here hitting a Spanish Fly?
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's think about this. You're watching Divorce Court right now. We've got Charlotte Flair on one screen and Andrade on the other.
That's actually funny. Didn't even think of that. Right now, Charlotte and Andrade are on the screen simultaneously. That's
the dichotomy of wrestling right now, folks.
Right? Well, one's in the Fed, in front of this big crowd. The other's in a very dark, dingy place. Having a good match, though.
Well, I guess I'm going to go to my dark, dingy place.
You're going to go to your dark, dingy place? All right. But Nick, taking a pause for the cause. We're still in this triple threat match. Winner goes to Elimination Chamber, folks. Kiana eats a powerbomb right into the figure 4. Can she get it? Charlotte's got it locked. Here comes Nia, though. Big leg drop. Emphatic break up to that pin. How are we doing out there, folks? Get in the chat. Don't be quiet. Click those buttons. That's just so you know. We are also watching a little bit of House of Glory Wrestling. Andrade right now completely in control of the title match. And Nia coming down on Kiana's chest. She almost popped out of that top. Drop kick by Charlotte. The crowd's going crazy. And this match, I think, is outkicking its coverage. How are we feeling about this match here right now? The fans say it is awesome. Reminder, folks, go check out Anthony. All the links below, all the socials below. Go check us out. Pumping out content nonstop, all day, everywhere we can. I picked Andrade on a fluke. And Mason's had it for a while. I like Mason, and, maybe because Mason's more the mainstay guy. But maybe to make some headlines, let Andrade pull it off. I feel sorry for DMD. I don't. 316, I don't feel bad. And this is why. Because ultimately, she is getting paid. Now, she has a side gig that she loves and she's good at, from what I've heard. And she's getting a paycheck. Is it frustrating as an athlete to not be able to perform and do what you want to do? For sure. But I think ultimately she could fight. Others have fought. But some people, I think, have... a lot of people will look back at Tony Khan, and a lot of people have talked about him being a bit of a money mark. And I think it's cases like this that kind of feel like it a little bit. But, I mean, she's a great wrestler. But does she even want to wrestle? I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. But Flair slides Nia into the middle. Figure 8 on Nia Jax. Oh, look at this. Kiana pulls down. Yes! Yo, let's go. Let's go. Where is Nick when I need him? Let's go. Unbelievable. Let's go. Keanu J. Let's go. A star could be born here, folks. Elimination Chamber. Kiana James was one of the people to talk about coming out of Rumble 2026. Now we go into Chamber. She's one of the 5 already announced, and she pins Charlotte Flair. As Io and Rhea awkwardly watching TV together. I think a tiny bit of an odd. Oh. We got Rhea. We got Io. Boo. The curse continues. Jokes. Let's go. The curse continues. Hit the soundboard, bro. Let's go, Charlotte. Oh, Dale, how do you feel right now? Unbelievable. Okay, this segment's interesting. Kiana is a good wrestler. She's very talented. She's very athletic. She's, easy on the eye. She looks like a star. I don't love the purse. I don't know why. I just think it's an unnecessary prop. Other than that, I think she's golden. I don't care for the purse. I think she can talk. I think she's got an attitude. I think she works phenomenal as a heel. She reminds me of Ivory. And I know my partner in crime that's on his Pause for a Cause isn't exactly woo-hooing right now. But I think you got to book the new talent. You got to give the Obas and the Kianas and the Carmelos and the Tricks opportunities here. You got to surprise us. You got to show us the next generation, is at least attempting to make the step and get that opportunity to grow and be strong and help the show and have good matches and put on good performances. So for my money, bro, and I know MDB out there feeling it. Let's go. Zilla has attitude problems. I've heard it from a source who is involved in management within the show. He said to the PWT that Zilla should be with his family, but his mouth and attitude stop him. Yeah, Chris, and I mean, I can't verify anything. I'll take your word for it. But at the end of the day, I really do think that it reminds me of young Jacob, right? Like in the same way of, you're almost on this path, and you either kind of pull it off because those doors were open for you and you take the best advantage of those opportunities that are given, or you don't. And I think for the longest time we saw that with Jacob, where Jacob always seemed to find himself in a little bit of hot water for something, and in and out. And Zilla's got, like I said, Zilla can cut a phenomenal promo. He's coming up to take on MJF, and the way he sold this match, I think he's solid. I think he's outstanding in that regard. In ring, he's very much like Solo, a little more explosive. But at the end of the day, he's got all the tools. He just has to mature, has to understand that, there's a different professional standard. But Zilla's also the type of guy that I could see, just because he's Zilla, take a payday from Tony Khan and go that way for a while. I could see it. I really could. Just like, shit. Well, the other company ain't knocking. Make him some promises. Who knows? Who knows? How many people won't realize they are supposed to not like this outcome? Oh, I mean, again, she's a heel. It should be off. I get you. I get you, my guy. I'm happy about it, though. I mean, she's definitely. I'm surprised she got the pin on Charlotte Flair, but a really nice finish to everything that went down, and she steals it. She steals it. I love the outcome, right? Right? Let's go. I love this outcome. Congratulations, Keanu James. The Keanu James fan club is building quicker and quicker. Why can't we have a Keanu Mania? Let her win Elimination Chamber. Let her take on Jade. Let her shock the world. You heard it here first, folks. Keanu Mania 2026. So we are on a commercial break right now as we roll in. Braun Strowman's in the box. I don't know if the box is big enough, bro. We might need a bigger box. Another win for KJ. Facts. Yeah, it's true. It's like we just it's like when you get a new ride and then they upgrade the rims, you're good to go, right? Like we were here. We liked it the way it was, but hey, we're looking good. Let's go. Let's go, Damian feeling the leader of Hopium Tribe. Chelsea Mania. She got hurt though. I would like her to come back. Let's have all the manias, right? Chelsea Mania. As we are right now going to Royce. Sitting down with Stephanie and Stephanie's sister. I love how podcasts work now. Just, hey, I'm just going to go talk and bring everybody I know. Taker even had to bring his wife. How bummed out was he? But again, they're telling the truth. They're making them authentic. I know the fans out there that get a little impatient with this kind of thing. Again, we got a taste of them. Everyone wants to know about them. It kind of leaves you questioning. And hey, what happened to that guy? I don't think it's going to negatively impact his overall onboarding, and actually, it might enhance it. To be honest, a lot of people seeing this clip, a lot of people circulating this, and really getting to know Royce. You know, he doesn't just come in as another guy. You know, generic wrestler number 12. You know, he comes in with a story. You understand him. And it'll be very interesting. Like, even the story they just told almost felt baby face-ish. So do they go that route? Oh, wow. This is going to be a bloodbath. We got Kit Wilson coming out right now. He will take on Obafemi. Do I put a poll up for this one? Do I bother putting a poll up? All right, I put a poll up. Everyone vote for Kit just to fuck up the poll. Who wins? I'm not even going to put nobody. I'm just going to leave it at that. Let's go. All right, folks, get your votes in. Who you taking? Kit Wilson and his catchy tune going to take on Obafemi here. And Kit has already been dropped on his head by Oba. Anybody really think Kit's got a chance here? Do we get like a shocking roll-up? What do you think, folks? Jorge saying I wasn't expecting the Kiana to win. The Kiana W. Nice. Rio's in the house. Yes, they are. Let's go. Kiana's a good wrestler. I agree with you. 316. I appreciate that comment, sir. A live free comment. I'm very proud of that. Kiana James, let's go. Let's go. Come on, Kit. Kenny, it's not looking good, Kenny. Yum yums. Yeah, we get a bonus one that.
Yum yums.
Let's go. What's up, Dakota? Kiana James is a baby face in my heart. Speaking of a baby face in my heart.
As I got Obafemi coming out right now. Dorula, but yeah, I was walking out of my bathroom and didn't even see the result, didn't see the finish, just heard, there's no way. There's no way. And then see Kiana crawling up the ramp and Charlotte looking beside herself. And instantly I knew what happened. And we know what needs to happen now, of whether it's we get media passes and KJ asks Kiana a question, or Kiana comes on and we have an interview or something. We need a KJ on KJ moment out here. We need KJ to give KJ her flowers.
Right. I'm impressed. And I mean, I think she's going to stand out. She had a really good Rumble. She's been used well since. She was used well kind of leading into Rumble.
Is she there to just take a fall, much like Kit Wilson's here to take a fall? Right? We don't need a poll for this match. We just need over under 3 minutes.
That's what I should have done, actually, but I wanted to see what the fans would say. 82% went Oba, so 18% of the people are on the good.
And the well, no, they're toxic. 82% are toxic.
Yeah, right.
Has Kit's out here say, has the bell actually rung yet? Is the question, because he's got his book of toxic. Oh, he's reading poetry. He's reading poetry. Imagine reading poetry to a wrestler.
He writes poems, non-toxic poems.
Again, like I said, imagine reading poetry to a wrestler.
Right? I mean, Oba
be nimble. Oba be quick. Oba's gonna beat my ass real quick.
Real quick. He's getting a chuckle. Oba giving a little chuckle.
Yeah, but this is like Santino trying to fend off Brock Lesnar.
Rumor you just made me think of. A rumor I saw going around today is that Santino is going to sign with the WWE post-Mania.
For
like apparently like in-ring, like like a competitor.
No.
That's the rumor.
Was that Sportskeeda? That seems like there's certain articles you can tell by who reads it, whether it's like, is that a Dave one? Is that a Fightful? Is that a Sportskeeda? That's a Sportskeeda article.
The two typos in the title makes it kind of like I don't know.
Now was it that or was it Ringside News? Ooh. So that's the in between.
Who's the other one that just throws out haymakers of fucking just dumb shit?
Dave, but Dave at least has some common sense.
They're still going. Like this isn't.
But no, I hate how they think being loud makes them strong.
That's Hangman Page. They're just gonna scream at you.
Being loud. If I just yell everything, I'm strong.
Why is this still going? Why hasn't he ripped him over the rope by now? I get it, 3-hour show, but we're
because you're showing, and also you're showing a little bit of like Oba's got a bit of personality. Like, okay, that was all right. All right, go ahead.
Right. That's what I mean. I think somebody made the comparison to Oba and like Ahmed Johnson, but to me,
Oba has all those. No.
Hear me out though. Like. The problem with guys like Ahmed Johnson and a couple other guys that came along that were the big body guys, it was the lack of personality. I think Oba's got a ton of personality, a ton of charisma over some of the other guys. Like I really think
he doesn't need a Paul Heyman like Brock Lesnar and Goldberg needed a voice, or Goldberg didn't talk and Brock needed a Heyman. Oba can talk, and Oba's got a whole personality. He's even out there. Go ahead, spit it out. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Boston, you got a really good point here, man. And this is an interesting topic. And we listen to a lot of podcasters, varying opinions. Like we know how old Jimmy feels about the ladies being involved. But there's a level of point. But at the same time, Nick, yes, we see Liv's sister reffing this match. And, I'm sure she's great at it. I haven't had any complaints, but done.
Game over. That was that bell to bell. That's what, minute and a half?
I don't know. That match was shorter than my point.
Yeah, first round. Well, like I said, the thing on Instagram and everything. That's all this was going to be toxic, and then it's just perfect. It's like Street Fighter.
Right?
You're really a fucking Street Fighter character out there. But listen, not every NFL official's out there. The size of a defensive lineman. Mm-hmm. So that argument, I think, falls onto itself. Not every NHL referees out there could, put up, 40-goal seasons and everything.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be a requirement to be the same as the athlete to officiate it.
To a point, right? And I mean, again, like I hear that argument, but then I think back, the box. Never mind.
Forget the box.
We're back on the box.
Our Truth is the best person to be talking about this box.
Little Jimmy in the box.
It's just over his head. It has nothing.
Right. Oh. The Elimination Chamber Award.
Award. See, he might be onto something. Best musical performance. I don't want a Grammy.
You want a Grammy?
I never heard of that.
Oh, they're sending it back to Monday.
This is literally trafficking.
So then they're going to send it to back on. I told them I didn't want
to send it to NXT on a random Tuesday and just get caught up in the middle of transit.
It's Ava. We found Ava.
She's as big as a box, my guy. R-Truth thought he was in the chamber too.
Is R-Truth R-Truth's another guy. They brought him back.
Wrong killings back to R-Truth so fast, my neck fucking still hurts. Fast. I'm still entitled to compensation from the fucking whiplash they gave us with that.
Dude, I will say this. Now that you think about it, is it not just the Jeff Jarrett retirement tour done? Like, is it not the same vibe? Like, I'm gonna do all this and
no, the fuck you ain't.
Not a thing, not one. Not anything.
I feel like that. I don't even know after watching Unreal if the whole shave the head thing was to be a character arc or Ron just really wanted a fucking haircut.
Right.
That's a major award. Fragile. Yeah, there's Fragile on the side of the box. You can't see it. It's a giant lamp. Leg lamp.
It's a leg lamp. Shit. Oh, shit. What is it? What's in the box? Because now they're going to send it to Monday. Pierce is going to say, I told you I don't want it. Send it back. And then what? Nick, all this is like,
this is getting...
Bring it to Chamber.
But this is getting Looney Tunesy. This is getting... I'm expecting a giant Acme on the side of the fucking box now at this point, my guy. I'm waiting for Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner of Beep Beep.
Beep Beep.
Yeah.
As Tiffy versus, I did not know that this match was happening here tonight, actually. But I will put a poll up as Tiffy's going to take on Alaba.
What the? Do you want to try that again? Do you want to try that again? Alaba? Do you need an alibi for how much you fucked up that name?
Holy shit.
Alba Fire is what you were trying to say. But what came out was Alaba.
Jessica Alba.
Good God.
I stuck on the L, folks.
That's what she's going to take to Tiffany time out here. Because, well, now what do you do with Tiffany's friend? If she's, now my whole fucking Charlotte theory's imploded. Do you do a Jordan Grace, a Tiffany Stratton of what's next for Tiffany time?
Is this what you do? Do you put her kind of in the mid card? Does she go after like the U.S. title? Does she kind of?
She just needs some matches. She just needs some runway a little bit.
That's why I think you're right. Like, get her in matches. Get her kind of. Oh, good. She's good at this. Give her some good wins.
She hasn't had not world title matches since she showed up at the last her first Elimination Chamber. Right. When they did it in like Australia.
Yeah,
and she was over like Rover, and then they're like, "Fuck it, she's over." Move her to the main roster, and then she hot-shotted into the world title and everything. She hasn't had that actual training course kind of run through. She hasn't gotten her driver's license yet. She's just out there driving unsolicited.
Yeah, she hasn't hit a lot of reps, right? Like, and I mean, ultimately, and she went on a run of having a handful of matches that had a high expectation that were kind of mediocre in delivery. So now you put her in a bunch of matches where the expectation's a bit lower, but she can overachieve and she can make them look good. She can slow things down. She can, get some reps in and develop. She's still so young. And again, you don't want to get to that point where next year at this time, we're like, are we tired of Tiffany?
I'm sorry. The chat's just popping me with.
I
heard algebra. Algebra?
Algebra fire, bro.
Yeah. Now we don't want you're used to the lucha names now, so you can't pretend to fuck them up now. So
no,
you're just fucking up the Scottish names.
You're just fucking them all up. Yeah, of all ones, right? Like it's like
That's your wheelhouse. That's your wheelhouse.
My tongue.
You might be related to someone named Alba, and you done fucked that one up.
My tongue stuck to the roof of my mouth. It gets a little dry around here
Listen,
for several reasons.
I had my moment. You had your moment. We
Just
both got stuck on L's. Really, I meant to say back and said black. You meant to say Alba and said algebra, but yeah.
Algebra, that's it. Algebra fire. That's the best shit ever.
But Boston's rebuttal to my point of, well, point to me which UFC match has a little blonde girl reffing the fight. I'll wait. Respectfully, I don't know too many UFC officials at the moment, but even then, go ahead.
No, finish that point. I didn't mean to jump in there.
No, that's literally that was kind of my crux of my point.
All right. Well, in that case, I think like it goes back to my point. Like Earl Hebner was not stopping anybody. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't intimidating.
He's stopping Kane. He's stopping the Big Show. Okay.
My favorite was when Little Earl would get in their face, like Little Nate. Who's Little Nate intimidating? I mean, Oregano looks like he might be able to go with a couple of the little guys, but like
with all the paisans out there,
right? What's the difference? Like they're not really going to, and even in the women's division. She doesn't look like she's really gonna hold. That's why you got to send several referees when shit goes down.
Right. Well, yeah. Then they get just jobbed out 1 little, 2 little, 3 little referee. Right. The only UFC official that matters is Herb Dean. Him and Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta.
Well, and what's the one with the Viking fucking ass beard and everything that looks like if Geekbox was a fighter?
If Geekbox went with the braids?
Yeah, that has to tuck him into his shirt because they were just too intimidating.
They curl around. We're like, what the fuck? What is his name? Fact checkers.
Does your beard hang low? Does it wobble to and fro? Can you tie it in a knot? Can you tie it in a bow?
Right, as here comes the Hervis.
Do you get Chelsea Tiffy feud? You get, prom queen versus popular.
Right.
I know about popular.
Well, a lot of people over the weekend at the WWE event were surprised when Chelsea came walking through the door. So,
well, yeah, she had her bootleg kind of fall off there for a minute, and she kind of realized I can't Kevin Nash this yet.
Right. Run, Forrest, run.
Oh, trust me, I think we will see her rise during this match.
So, I mean, again, that kind of gives, the U.S. title picture. If you have someone like Tiffy going after, Chelsea's a worker who will make Tiffy look good. I don't think I'd be wrong about that in the long term.
What does Chelsea get more over than Tiffy? Is that even a thing?
Maybe. I mean, Chelsea's fucking awesome.
Is that one of those? And this might be a thing overarching for wrestling as a whole. If you have the preordained person that's supposed to get over, and the backup quarterback outperforms the starting quarterback, do we run with the backup, or do we go with the starting quarterback because we drafted him first round?
Yeah, I think it's whoever's putting the W up on the board. I mean, I don't give a fuck where I drafted you. If you come in and you steal the show, you steal the show. And I think that's something that's been lost a little bit, and especially in the WWE booking of, I guess that means MJF's on the way back. And
sorry. I was trying to do it subtly. If someone in the chat took me off, I've got Zilla coming out, so I'm getting Tiffy time and Zilla time at the same time.
Right. But Tiffy time chance breakout. I mean, like you said, Tiffy needs some good matches like this. Alba can go.
I still miss a Piper Niven. Why does Zilla look like fucking if Myron Reed was on steroids?
Right.
He's got the dyed red hair now and everything. Right. He looks like he killed a crocodile to make that vest.
Here comes Alabama. Alabama fire.
Straight out of Alabama.
Aluminum.
Well, also, you didn't see it on TNA. Colored belts are now the trend. We have
I did see that.
We have the pink TNT title, and now we have the green international title on TNA.
Right. But customizing the belts are all the fad, right? And then more merchandising opportunities.
They actually sold, the replica belts or anything.
Right. MDB was like, that should be the thing, that we just like missay names. What do you think we've been doing for 3 years?
What? Well, and here's the funny part. You thought it was a bit. It's just what it is.
It's just us.
This is just whose line is it wrestling anyways out here? Oh, we just roll with the bit. We yes and like a motherfucker out here.
Nick does one hemisphere, I work on the other. We do our best and have fun with it. But Zilla Vatu is coming to the ring. If you are watching SmackDown, Tiffy is in control of Alabama Fire. Lady B.
I didn't even think about that. I thought Lady B was calling Zilla Fatu Alabama. Because he looks like Florida. He looks like he out there. He wrestles gators, my guy. I went a whole different way with it.
It's so funny.
Can I be
Zilla
Wayne Brady?
Zilla looks like a chubby member of the fucking Rascals.
And that's why I said he looks like Myron Reed. He looks like Myron Reed on the gas. You're on the juice.
Can I be Wayne Brady? American and select parts of Canada would love me.
Well, we've got Colin Mockery. I guess I'm
we all got dreams.
So there you go.
Right.
Is Anthony Drew Curry?
Drew Curry?
Well, that was his name from Tiger Ali Singh out there in the Royal Rumble. Remember when he was in the Royal Rumble trying to pay off Kane so he didn't chokeslam the shit out of him?
Right. Oh, Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Yeah.
It's going to be a banger.
Oh, I'm going to mute SmackDown and listen to House of Glory for a minute.
All right.
Jesus Christ, their microphones are fucking blown out. I just clicked over to House of Glory. Everyone was talking like they're screaming in their microphone and fucking 2 inches away.
Levels, my guy.
Levels of production, 100%.
As right now, Alba all over Tiffy.
Crowds. Alba looking like the concierge that sent you asked to send the order back.
Right.
MDB lost his mind. Chris Arcane. Arcane, not Arcane. Do we all just call Lady Reed Lady Reed? Because I do. That's the thing, folks. At this point, right now, clip this. Drop in the comments after the stream and everything. Give us your best mispronunciation for a wrestler's name. Whether it's Aluminum Fire, whether it's Lady Reed, anything like that. Give us your best mispronunciation. Keep it, of course, above the waist. And do it and then see how many people, like how type of a translation can you do for their name and see if people can guess
who it was?
No.
I don't know. Alistair is Black is one of my favorites.
in February of all time.
Oh my! You're like, no.
Hey, that proves I'm not Kevin Nash. That proves I'm not Kevin Nash.
Zilla looks like Myron Reed doesn't. That's so funny. You said the same thing. Hashtag cheap mics.
Jesus Christ! Even MJF's got the microphone and it's blown out. Good God. Like I mean, I get it. It's still one of those a little bit, and respectfully, we say this from we've watched House of Glory and have documented where we've watched House of Glory for like 3 years now. So just going from where we've watched them before to now, it feels like a decline, an avalanche of you can see the drop off a bit.
Yeah, we talked about this in when we were kind of getting ready to get to start the stream tonight, and we've seen so much GCW and House of Glory, and you go through our archive. There was a heavier volume once upon a time, partly due to their scheduling, partly due to ours. But then we get excited and we're like, okay, we're going to tune into one, and it just it does feel like it's not as
put
it's
together.
not
Like there's
as put together. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
it just feels like it is really cool. Like they do some great shit, but like
Yeah.
GCW at this point has better mics. JCW, and I don't mean Jersey, I mean Juggalo, has better, put together shows and everything than this.
Right.
Wrestling Revolver is better than this right now at this point. Of your peers are passing you by.
Yeah, in a way.
Like, and if that's what's coming through on the TV, like on the streaming, the live view audience, like not in attendance, imagine what the live audience is getting. It's fucking Teddy cutting a promo for 2 hours.
Right. Rocky's in the chat with, you couldn't pay me to watch a WWE event. I would end up losing brain cells that I would never able to get back again. Real talk. There you go. So not a WWE fan, Rocky, and that's okay.
But at least you're watching us, so that makes it even better.
Remember, the rest of
we got your back. We snuck you in the back door, Rocky. It's okay. No one will know you're here. We snuck you in the back door. You're watching us, watching the WWE event. So we got you in the back door.
Let's go. Let Bullwinkle know, and let's get going.
I don't even know fully what you said, but it sounded sick as shit.
Tiffany Zipper? What? I'm just reading some of the names. MDP killing me. Jade Carhill, Cardkill. I've seen variations of Jade's last name.
Listen, again, keep it above the waist. Like you don't gotta go all sorts of like astronomical with it.
Look what you started.
Still say it. Say it in the comments. Don't say it in the live chat. Say it after the stream. Say it. Well, and again.
Oh,
like that. Someone would actually pronounce it that way.
Yeah. Give an inch, take a mile. Come on, folks.
God damn. Be better, do better. But Spaz with another $10 super chat, making a thumbnail for Chamber, and tell me why the hardest part is finding a clean PNG of a crate to stick between Jericho and Danhausen. Cheap plug preview goes live next Wednesday. Hashtag Spazhausen. Well, as the one who does the thumbnails, you can speak to this a lot better than I can.
Send me a message and
I got one on tap. I already got one for you.
I'll hook you up. Let's go. Let's get this done.
You need P&G's the crates? I got you.
Right. Let's see if we can clean one up.
I will do both, Nick, because I got it. Well, to hell with you.
I got ideas.
Don't abuse the system. As Tiffany with the first notes whatever. 1, 2, 3.
And it's over. Chelsea's distraught. Tiffy got a smile.
Anthony, who over ringside or Anthony by Elegance, if you can still hear me, who oversold more this week? Chelsea because Alba lost, or Ash by Elegance because of the whole situation with the Heather by Elegance match? Because, well, we established that's the overselling, the comical over the top shit that way is what Anthony views that way, versus like how I think Daria Ray of the shut up I'm talking suit and everything is a little over the top. It's over a little too much on the fucking nose. So we've established coming at it from different angles.
A little too cookie cutter, right? But
well, it's just a little Cody. Yeah, well, cookie cutter. Speaking of cookie cutters.
Oh, Cody cookies.
That's what KJ brings to all the fucking holiday gatherings is Cody cookies.
Cody cookies. They look like the neck tattoo.
They're shaped like that too and everything. Right? This. You got Cody Crybabies and Cody cookies. Cody Crybabies eat the Cody cookies.
Right. Just as we think we might get heel Cody, it's like maybe we get heel Sammy. Shit.
I don't think. Well, first, Anthony heard my voice. Thank you, Anthony. Ash by Elegance, she was screaming and jumping around and stuff. Go ahead.
Isn't Ash almost like I feel like Ash is infamous for this at this point?
Well, I mean, she does kind of sound like a salmon jumping up fucking
just on the boat. A salmon in the boat, just fucking help me. Help me.
Yeah. She'll help you get upstream, but with Cody and Sammy, neither one's going to be healing.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead.
So, time out, bro. I know we're on a bit of a heater here, but
go.
Sammy, literally, like, you're the golden boy. Sammy
Zayn for Prime Minister of Canada in 2026, 2020. When's your election?
The Canada-U.S. rivalry heats up everywhere, bro, folks.
I was about to say of how they're both going to be staying fucking clean, of how Sammy's too fucking stupid to look. He looked a gift horse in the mouth and said, "Thank you, nay, nay."
Yo, this is good shit. Do this in the ring.
Sammy, just slap him in the fucking face. Just make his ear ring. Make that big ass neck tattoo.
Dear MDB, I just hooked another Sammy, a Sammy Mania guy.
Yeah.
The numbers grow.
Well, could you get a Sammy versus Drew as, hey, Trick Williams of who else has been having a feud with Sami Zayn? This is going to be your Sammy Mania meeting Trickomania.
Trickomania.
Whoop that Sam. Whoop that Sam. I don't know, it doesn't fit the cadence.
Right. Cody always stopping to chat. It's slobbering time. Yeah, get out your wipers, folks. Cody's about to yell in your face.
Oh. Going back to Cody. Basement dropkick from Zilla on MJ.
Sorry.
Fucking the most Canadian shit ever. The most Canadian shit ever. Never gonna beat the allegations that Canadians are the most polite people. Oh, literally spazzes on this man, and by the time we can finish talking about him spazzing on this man, goes and apologizes for snapping on this man.
All right, MDB, I lost one.
Yeah. I'm sorry. We're sorry.
Crowd, there was a collective like gasp, but like the air out of the building type gasp of like, oh, when he went over and said, "I'm sorry," people were so disappointed.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Straight up disappointment, Nick. It fucking kills me that a baby face apologizes to a baby face, and the crowd's like, "This bullshit."
You know what, Cody? I am sorry I yelled at you after you degraded me and told me this and that and everything. I shouldn't have yelled at you. I shouldn't have called you the golden boy and pointed out every fucking flaw that you've had and how much you've been shoved down our throat paws with creatively and been the actual fucking voice of the whole situation. That moral compass, like I keep saying. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do you forgive me? I'm sorry.
Dude, it's so funny because again, you were like praising the idea of like, all right, fuck this, let's go, say
fire up. I act like you have marbles, Sammy, and then those marbles got sucked back inside.
Bowls. Just bowls.
I've got big bowls.
Shit. But folks, we do have the triple threat coming up. Carmelo and Trick will be in the same ring, so that shall be interesting. All unto itself. Do they work together in the beginning of this? We'll see. We'll see what it looks like. Trick, Carmelo, and Damian, get your votes in. The poll's about to hit. Who do you got, Nick?
I've already said it before. I said it at the start of the show. I have Trick winning this. Right now, the Lemon Pepper Steppers are over like Rover, and you can mold him into a feud with a Randy, with whoever in this. Now, granted, I'm batting an over right now with predictions on these things, like wildly missing of this ball's like going thrown to first base and I'm still swinging.
Just a little outside.
Just a bit outside. You just Bob fucking Euchre out there just laughing at you and hitting a curveball. But yeah.
Right. I don't know how the batter's been laying off this stuff. But
if there was anyone but Trick, who would you pick?
Anyone but Trick. See, I kind of want Carmelo to stay doing Carmelo things with that group.
U.S. title scenes.
So, yeah, maybe Damian just wins kind of by default, but he's got beef with Aleister Black, so maybe that comes back to haunt him.
If Damian Priest and Kiana James win both these qualifiers tonight, you know exactly who is taking the first pinfall in both of those matches.
You think so?
For sure. If anything, if we are going to get the I know my voice probably cracked there, but even if we're going to get the whole Brock rumor of just takes out somebody beforehand, Damian Priest is the guy you take out, and everyone's not really mad at. The kind of night you can have that.
You can have that. Well, I mean, over 50% are voting for Trick right now. I mean, Trick's a good show just because he is hot right now. Like, and I know I keep saying it, and it's hot.
So hot.
He's so hot right now. But I mean, he is. I mean, the crowd's into him, even though he's being a heel. They love singing along. They love sing along. So Trick's going to be the next guy that he's just an entrance. But
I am
he's
fully happy to admit that I was wrong. Dave Meltzer, take notes. Sean Rossap, take notes. Tony Khan, take notes. A whole bunch of other people take notes of being able to admit and be proud of the fact you were wrong. That I thought Trick was going to be struggling out of the gates, out of the blocks when he moved up to the main roster and everything, because of everything before with Trick and Mello and all of that. I think him winning the TNT title or the TNA title was what really helped him the most,
right?
To help with that transition to the main roster and help him find who Trick Williams is.
Oh yeah, give him a new level of confidence and being booked that much, and again in that prominent position, and he really came into his own. And it made him coming up to the roster smooth, and his transition's been fairly smooth. As right now we are getting a phenomenal one, stat 1,000 days. He debuted in the 2016 Royal Rumble. It was his idea to retire at the Royal Rumble. As much as people are mad at the company, AJ said, "I would like to retire at Rumble."
But well, back to my point is they're getting the AJ tribute on
Monday.
We can talk about that at some point. I don't think you and I discussed it, but is it funny to you, or how do you feel if maybe Carmelo's jump to the main roster wasn't as smooth as Trick's was, but Carmelo had the much better run in NXT than Trick did?
Yeah, I was a little nervous that Carmelo might end up being one of those guys that were just better in NXT, period.
The Johnny Garganos, the Tommaso Ciampas.
Yeah. So I think ultimately, I think he's had a good run as of late, especially. So I'm curious to see where he goes. Another guy that just be patient with. I think he's got a lot of runway, and
man's a U.S. champ, and we're acting like he's getting Apollo Crews out here.
Yeah, and I mean, again, if Carmelo Hayes was Trick Williams size, this is a whole different conversation, because now we're playing on an even playing field in that regard.
Is that the thing?
That's a part of it.
Is the airport test a thing?
I think so. I mean, to a degree, right? Carmelo's going to get over because Carmelo can wrestle his ass off, and he's got tons of personality, and he can cut a promo. And we will see, a Trick Carmelo rivalry, but for now, it's development, man. He's getting better.
As I look over at House of Glory, and Zilla just ate, I can't call it anything but a pecker shot of the little, Rick Rude face smash there from MJF, and then pops up like,
oh, yeah. Dude, you couldn't pay me enough. And then we're going to do this spot. Get the fuck out of here.
No, and then you're gonna die. Well, that's where when it's working with somebody like Azilla, is that one of those? Do you ever worry that you would be one of those guys that would, fuck this, we're going off? Like, we're no longer cooperating in this. Like, this is now shoot.
That's not what I thought you meant when you said hip thrust, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Did you do the voiceover work for that?
I might have.
Go damn it. Well, Mega with a $2.79 super sticker.
Thank you.
See the super sticker on this one.
I'm gonna stick onto a break.
You're gonna stick on something, my guy.
I'll be right back, sir.
You do that, sirs. I got Whoop That Trick popping out right now as Zilla going for a 2 count. But yeah, Trick Williams to me feels like it's that weird thing that happens with certain people in NXT. And I don't want to even say it's fully a weird thing, but it's just you can't call it before it happens. I almost feel to where someone may have not been reached their fullest potential in NXT, but they find their fullest potential on the main roster, kind of thing. Of you were good but not great here, but now you're great over there. A little bit. It's that kind of like that sleeper college player that you drafted in the 3rd round that ends up, being a starter day one kind of vibe. But we are about to get underway with Trick versus Carmelo versus Damian. And even just the history between Trick and Carmelo, Trick even says, we got to address this right now. Let's you and I together versus him. And we just get him out of there, and then we just do this. So there is that story included in this match as Zilla hung up low blow on the top rope. How so boring. Jose, you said it. It's not boring, but it's just one of those, like, this is what I'm watching the show for is MJF versus Zilla. And there's also a little bit with like a Zilla of, to quote a CM Punk line, you got to make sure he looks really strong. Like, Zilla is the bell cow for House of Glory for 4th rope of splash 1, 2 count of he's going to go under, but you got to make sure he looks really strong. So he's the Anawahi family. He's our bell cow here and there and everywhere. So you got to make sure he looks really strong. So you're not going to have MJF show up, dust the kid, heat seeker, anything like that, or really kind of work him over. Like, you're going to get arguably almost as competitive as a match between Brody King and MJF as you are Zilla versus MJF. And that's not an indictment on anybody involved. That's just the reality of the situation, I feel. Damn, I'm kicking myself for not going to the show. Well, there you go. Jose, I'm assuming you're talking about SmackDown because I think you mentioned that before. Zilla with another 1, 2, 1.5 count. Trick just rolls out of the choke slam here. Trick and A made him a star. Yeah, I will fully agree with that. Of that. Oh! Springboard crossbody from Carmelo, and it looked like he was trying to take both men out, but only ended up taking out Trick. But yeah, the TNA title reign very much kind of helped Trick elevate and kind of make everything click together. Like, that's the thing is, if you looked at Trick and Carmelo when they were having their matches at WrestleMania 40 Stand and Deliver out there in Philadelphia and all that. Masked Man. Oh, we're taking a page out of AAA. Oh, watch this be fucking Lance. Shows fucking bullet sign. Sorry, I've got a Masked Man hitting a super kick. Yeah, of course it's Lance Anawahi, the guy who dropped out of this match. So we had the MJF match. So he comes back now and does the Masked Man trope of, you know what? Stunner from Zilla onto Lance. So he just dumped out the Masked Man in 3 seconds flat. But the Halloween costume for every wrestling fan in 2026 is going to be the Masked Man, but I don't know if that's going to go well. But getting back, the TNA title for Trick, I think, really helped everything for him click into gear. Christian, what up? MDB, I'm not as surprised that Trick is off to such a hot start on the main roster. He's a generational talent. He has that Kiana James spot tonight. He has to. Yeah, but you weren't saying that, MDB. You weren't saying that when he was in NXT. Yeah, if you want to provide proof, you can do it. But I don't think anyone was that high with thinking he was going to be a generational talent. Oh, MJF wins. Oh, what the? Oh, MJF was going to go for the belt shot, but Andrade steals the belt from him. Whoa. But the referee's out. And so we've still got all the count. There is no way you're about to have Zilla Fatu be your AW World Champion right now. Belt shot, but the referee's still out. Referee coming too. Now, if you're Andrade, that's where if you want to really screw over MJF, you help wake up and shake up the referee. 1, 2. Kick out. But back to my point. I don't think that anyone was really out there saying Trick Williams was a generational talent when he was in NXT. Being honest. No, I was talking about House of Glory. House of Glory? Well, the laugh emoji doesn't tell me which one you were talking about. Listen, vitamins are a thing, okay? And we're like 2.5 hours into a stream here. So, I mean, maybe you catch a flight, my guy, and just, want to pop over and, NYC. You want to swing over to the East Coast and, start going through the, Northeast, my guy. Baby Man Gaming, love this channel, and we love you too, sir. And I love you too, random citizen. But no, Baby Man Gaming, what up? No, my go-to wrestling costume is Mick Foley. Well, that's just dressed like a homeless person and have a beard. Ooh. Spike again. 1, 2. 2 count. Oh, as MJF instantly slides it into salt to the earth as Zilla taps out. So that does it. Bob's your uncle even after anything and everything again. Carmelo up over the top on a Damien. Still running through. But yeah, that was the definition of, dropkick the Trick just on a drive-by. But that was the definition of, yeah, you're going to still beat Zilla, but you got to make him look really strong. Because 1, 2, Priest kicks out of everything in that match very much seemed like it should have been to where Zilla won. If you didn't know that you were going to be getting Hangman versus MJF at Revolution. I paused for half a second because I made sure I didn't call him Hangman instead of Hangman. By the way, why did it turn into an Irish nanny right there? By the way, TNA, Marasade, and took off my glasses at the wrong time. Zaya Lee is there in the crowd in the nosebleed seats. Okay, fair enough, Valve. Soffit, I'll give you credit because on one hand, it's a nice thing to know, but also at the same time, can we, as a collective, stop acting like wrestlers that work for other promotions? And this again, Soffit, I'm not saying this at you. I'm more saying this to the IWC group and everything. Stop acting like wrestlers who don't work in the same companies dislike each other because they don't work in the same companies. When the fuck have you ever worked for a McDonald's and been like gangbanging on somebody that worked at Burger King that you like didn't know personally just because they worked for Burger King or whatever? You work for, I don't know, Walmart and you're banging on Target or something, anything like that. keep going to retail jobs because they just wants to do Trick smashes Damien on the table. Well, like, I don't know. Progressive isn't Flo from Progressive isn't gangbanging on Jake from State Farm kind of vibe. That's more of what I'm getting at. It is fully fine. Like it's still all the wrestling business to them. It's not the company thing. And again, half of these guys still, guys and gals, 2 count, still MJF going for a handshake with Zilla, but still working fourth rope and still work here. Is MJF offering Zilla an AW contract handshake? He did it with Price and Oliver. Handshake. I don't know if that was, fact checkers can let me know if that was a show of respect or if that was a job offer kind of situation out there. Because the last time we saw MJF do that, it was more job offer. MDB, does Al Gore have rhythm? Come on. Oh, because right before Jose, hashtag Al Gore rhythm. We're out here fighting Man Bear Pig, my guy. Mello, don't miss. 1, 2. Trick breaks it up. I've been here before. Yeah, so that does it. Oh, I thought that was fucking New Line Cinema. STF Media. So that does it for House of Glory. No turning back I guess we'll turn back the tide and focus strictly on SmackDown out there. But if you watched fully through House of Glory, what was your rating for it? If you watched even just that main event, please let me know. Was that an actual was that a offering? Was that more of a shine, a shoe shine, or spit shine, a sign of respect? Are we going to get Zilla Fatu in AEW? Called it before it happened. Did you call this man coming back?
Probably. If anyone did, it would be him.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, MJF retains as expected. Very much like I viewed it as was one of those matches. You're gonna go over, but you got to make them look really strong.
100%. 100%. And again, the mutual respect. We don't know if it means anything more than just that, but yeah, I think it was pretty good overall. And this triple threat is on fire, by the way, folks. This is awesome chance. Everyone exchanging opportunities. It's clicking. But yeah, I mean, 2 good matches going on at the same time, and that is them for the night. I did want to click on this one. It made me smile.
There you go. Well, you can read it.
I'm late to the party, but did you see that JD got booed out of the building at HOG? I did not see it, but probably deservedly so.
You mean the former commentator who no longer is employed by the company?
Did he leave?
Did JD get booed out of NY? That's his new Twitter handle. That's what should be. That'll be the next shirt we sell after the yum yums and the butters and everything of JD booed in NY. See, we actually see first
live
breaking
footage.
news here first. This is why you tune in here, folks, because we have breaking audio from when JD from NY showed up at House of Glory. That's the audio right there.
Right there you go, folks. You heard it here first. Crowd's not happy.
That's him.
They gave up
in the bathroom crying afterwards.
Oh, trick!
Whoop that trick! Whoop that trick! Whoop that trick!
Trick
Whoop
and
that trick!
Meeting each other in the ring. Damien gets the pin, but big win for Trick, and the crowd goes insane.
I get the whole Memphis reason why they were chanting "whoop that trick." Yes, we've all watched Hustle and Flow. We all know the last time Christ Almighty, I'm blanking on the name of Terrence Howard, but I was also going to call him War Machine, and they were merging together at the same time. But the last time, he was good in the movie was that.
Right.
But yeah. But Trick's over like Rover. And I like that they played into the whole Trick Mello connection.
For sure. One spot left. We will find out on Monday who will take that spot. But the show is rolling on, folks. Got about 50 minutes still on the clock for this one in the third hour. And we've got 5. But we're back to the box.
What's in the box?
Now we got a bunch of people hanging around the box. It's a lot of men, one box.
When's the last time you saw Motor City Machine Guns? When you saw Berto and Garza out here? Oh, Johnny Gargano's just planking on top of the box.
Have you been watching this? They're posting vacation photos, and he's like,
"Oh yeah,
is it working?"
All the way to AEW.
Facts.
They've already sat there and taken off every WWE acknowledgement off of their Twitter. Now again, in this day and age, that's the way to get some traction, even if it's not valid. It's like Randy Orton out there teasing, going with FTR.
This is interesting. Jordan's here, and her and Candace are having a bit of an issue outside the box.
Is she so big we couldn't find her a generic anything besides a generic SmackDown shirt to fit into?
Right? Is it just me, or did Johnny Gargano just outright fall asleep on the box?
No, because he's got the gremlin eyes of like, my precious.
All right. So Candace will fight Jordan next week. Look at the main event tonight. Randy Orton, Aleister Black.
That's your surprise. That's your main event. I mean, good on you. Bold strategy.
You don't like it?
I'm just thinking it's interesting. You made it in the show, and it's your main event. Like that's
usual. That's not uncommon.
Normal.
That's not uncommon. We usually get
but
the first.
I didn't say it was uncommon. I said it's not the normal.
it's not uncommon. As here comes Julia Goulia
out here right now, and I still am mad that they robbed us of Io Sky versus Julia.
Well, yeah, I mean, ultimately that seems to be the case, I guess.
That seems like a 50-50 split, and we still haven't gotten a solid explanation as to why, to my knowledge.
I can't
Rhea versus Julia, Rhea's winning.
Maybe
Julia versus Io, 50-50.
Maybe Io's under the weather.
Oh, Snuffleupagus can't do the moonsault off the top of the top rope.
Wow, bro. Come on. Yeah, no, I mean, ultimately, there has to be a reason, because it's not like they're going to be like.
If there was a reason, I think they would have told us by fucking now when the match is about to start.
When they got to run and let everyone, hey, Sappy, can you let the world know that Julia's got the sniffles and doesn't want to go?
They advertised it for their show. If you advertise, KJ will be here tonight.
But there has to be a reason.
There needs to be an explanation.
We demand more. No, I mean,
I need to know.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a case of like Rhea's a better booking decision. It's not. You get a better match from these two. So there has to be a reason.
Is it? I don't give it away now. So I give something else away because they realized, oh shit, we're going to give away a pay-per-view match for free in the middle of a third hour on a SmackDown in the middle of February, not even on a go-home show. Maybe save that round in the chamber. I'm trying to give them a viable excuse or something here.
Right? I don't know. I mean, again, I mean, it's a good theory.
An Austin theory?
Ooh, dun dun dun. Julia with the upset. Jose Foggy, Mario. Oh, that's not good. Hopefully it balances itself back out.
I think you sound fine.
It's all the yelling. It's not good. Speaker, no matter how much I turn down the volume, it's like, what are you doing?
Trust me, our mics have gotten a workout over the past couple of years of everything.
Rhea Julia's a Mania match. Maybe that's part of it, but I don't think so in this case. I mean, again, it was advertised, so they were planning to do it. Something had to have come up.
Yeah, but within the last 2 hours before the show kind of vibe thing. That's the only thing that's really
What's the negative side of the story? Like what? Okay, so
That they
what is
robbed
it?
us of a fantastic match. That's the negative side of the story.
Is that what it is? I didn't get the match I wanted. Like
I didn't get what I
that's
wanted.
the problem.
That's my problem.
I mean, fair enough, but I mean, card subject to change, my guy.
Fair enough, but okay. Well, so then, what's your opinion of how you would feel if it was Io versus Julia versus Rhea versus Julia? You've been more on the give Julia
This is
a
a better
chance.
match. Like Io Julia, I think gives us a better match overall. So I'm surprised they made the switch, and that's the only thing. As I see here right now, maybe next when we come back on Sunday or Monday or whenever we're on, and we have more details, perhaps we'll talk about it. If nothing else ever comes out of it, it's just a weird thing. But ultimately, I mean, we're not gonna. I don't imagine we'll get a bad match because it's Rhea, but Io's to me the better match. Again, just it leaves me curious as to why.
Right. Well, Sonny letting us know NXT averaged 744,000 viewers, and then MDB, they robbed us of a fantastic match. Boo frickin' who? Somebody get the tiny violins. No one cares about Nick and your feelings about this match. I love you too.
Ha ha ha.
What is that? Idris Elba laughing at me in the background?
Might have
We
been.
really complaining about getting some Rhea Ripley on a Friday? Yes, because Io better. I will complain. I will be the complainer.
Oh, Jade's still just. Oh, okay.
Fab.
We've been here though.
No. All right, no.
We don't need this. Oh wait. Oh, boo, Ernst.
Yeah. All right. I've seen enough. I'm gonna.
Nick taking a pause for the cause. The show rolls on, folks. Make sure you get in that chat. Don't be quiet. Don't be shy. As Mission threatening to hit Jade with the kendo stick. Bum, bum. Again, thank you again, Mega, for that sticker. We do appreciate it. Io ain't got the gothic yums like Rhea. Well, listen, I'm a big fan of both ladies. All I can say to Big Nick is, I mean, they announced this match today. So you assume at some point today they assumed Io was going to fight Julia. I don't understand what, like, okay, sorry, folks. Rhea's stepping in for Io tonight. Why would that cause any type of negative backlash? Oh, this company sucks. Right? Like, fuck, some of y'all work in a drive-through window, people calling sick all the time. Like, what do you mean? Like, what are we doing? At the end of the day, I don't know what the issue is other than, I really wanted to see Io. But again, I mean, Io, Julia, I think they'll be around for a little bit. Relax.
Yum yums.
Well, there you go. That's for OG Dale out there. Let's go. Mission is back. Thank you, Chris. Really, just there you go. Crunch Labs on Netflix. I don't even know what that means. What are we doing? Tiny vitamins. Okay. I don't know what those are. We really complaining about? Yeah, what are we doing? The yum yum scared me. Sometimes they do. They pop right out. You're like, oh shit. I didn't even see that coming. Oh geez, doubling down.
Would you like butter on that, sir?
All right, let's go. Right now, Nick had to go call his pappy.
Scusi, ha un momento per commentare l'accaduto?
Oh, I like that button. That yum scared me. Bad Bunny 2028. Yes. All right. What does that mean? What are we talking about? I asked about how do you like the idea of Bam Bam Bigelow going into the WWE Hall of Fame. Christian, I'm a big Bam Bam fan. Big guy, could super athletic. Put him in. Definitely put him in. There's a lot of wrestlers. There's a good amount of wrestlers in the Hall of Fame that couldn't lace Bam Bam's boots. And I mean, we all think back. I mean, as much as it was kind of touted as not one of our favorite WrestleManias, I mean, him and LT was a big deal back in the day. But he had so many good matches, and he put a lot of baby faces over. He was great. He could be a really good baby face. He was an even better heel. Bam Bam and Luna were outstanding. So, yeah, I mean, do it. Pull the trigger on that one. Do you want butter sauce? Takeshka or Chata Hechicero. I'm going Takeshka all day long, but you know, Hickory Stick. Oh no, I already give it to Ricardo Shida. So Hechicero, as right now, Julia is trying to choke out Rhea. Bam Bam versus Spike was awesome, outstanding. Bam Bam deserves it. And I mean, even when they made Bam Bam do stuff of, you know, kind of going down where he, you know, had to like, you know, have a believable rivalry with like Doink. He still did well. He still sold. He did his thing. There were some parts of his career where it was a, you know, he kind of got into the comedy side. But his best work is, you know, going up against the, you know, you name them as far as the babyface go. Bam Bam had to go with them, and he pushed them to a limit. Big man. But then he hit a moonsault. Unbelievable shit. Big delay suplex. Rhea gets a 2. What did Jose say? Where's Jose? Ba, 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 ba. Yachty was literally breaking. Huh. Never again. Hoocha Horchata? Horchitata? I don't even say that properly at all. David Finlay and the WWE discussing create a plan for him. That makes a lot of sense. We talked about this a lot. We know the connection. We know how Finlay would get to the company. So, I mean, for my money, not surprising, Damien. Let's go, Julia. Rhea, 65% by the chat, by the way. 30 going to Julia. So not bad for Julia on this one. JBL still out there kind of randomly popping up wherever, you know, he kind of wants to. Sometimes he just shows up at a GCW show or a TNA show. We're just wandering around doing his thing. Shows up at WWE, does some stuff. It's crazy. Oh, all right, my bad. Fucking hell. Thank you, Jose. That clears everything up. Have a man sitting here lost. My name is Hove. H to the O-V. It's literally a ketchup or dipping sauce commercial. Funny. HOG, get down with us or go deaf. Snowplow, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? My favorite type of chata. Right. It's the tastiest one, but be careful. It could make you sick. Here's a match that should be in the WWE Hall of Fame, a mortal moment. Mr. McMahon versus Hulk Hogan, WrestleMania 19. It was the match that 20 years in the making. Fair enough, Christian. I think there's other matches I would get in there first. Let's go, right? Yeah, we get the Canadian ones, Mega. Tyler Perry on my screen right now. Yeah, facts.
Oh, you think it's funny, do you?
Right? Right? What are you doing? JBL collecting checks. He's getting paid from everybody, Chair. Anybody he can collect and, you know, go throw more in the stock market. Again, remember he was just randomly showing up and taking guys out at left, right, and center. Yeah, now we're on to Tyler Perry. Now I got a WWE shop ad if anyone's curious. That's one of the good ones. I like Hickory Sticka. I'd rather have Julia versus EO match instead of Rhea and Julia. I agree with you. Safin. Again, unless what? They accidentally put out the wrong graphic. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I agree with you. I would rather that match too. I think it delivers a better match, but ultimately, here we are. And there has to be a reason. For all we know, EO's under the weather. She's not feeling good. We don't know. Maybe she tweaked something. I can't imagine they would go against their own advertising just because. Like they got to the arena and somebody looked at Triple H and they're like, Rhea's better. Like I don't imagine that happened, I think we can agree on that. That seems reasonable. But this kind of match, Julia needs versus big names like Rhea because she's been stuck in the mid-card U.S. title scene. Now she can get some momentum. I mean, it's a good opportunity for Julia to kind of show what she can do, right? And even as U.S. champion, she hasn't had a lot going on. I know I defend her by saying she will be fine because I do believe she will be fine. But ultimately, I do think that, getting her, just like we talked about with Trick Williams, we talked about with Kiana, is get them in places where they can actually stand up and, level up and show us more of their talent. Vince can stay away forever, please. I do imagine he will. I mean, he doesn't really have forever, if you know what I'm saying. But so we'll just hang on tight. This is a dream match, and a lot of people right now. You're not wrong. Again, like I don't really see this as a negative, right? Like, oh man, we could have got EO Julia. Okay, but we got EO Rhea, which is still pretty good. And I imagine one day we will eventually get Rio. Imagine how exciting it's going to be when you finally get EO Julia. Not really. Not that I can remember, MDB. He just kept showing up, fucking people up, and leaving. And then we weren't even sure who he was helping. Was he helping Dolph? What did it all mean? I don't know. And maybe Anthony's in the chat. Did we ever get like any payoff to that? And the other ones didn't even try. I think he just fucking showed up, beat people up, and left. Like, just it was cool to have him there. Royal Rumble on ESPN on Sunday. There you go. Again, smart. People sitting at home, bored on a Sunday, and you throw some pre-taped content. Good for ESPN. Good for WWE. I think that's great. As right now, Rhea is, we're going for the Cheeky Nando's, and we hit it. One of my favorite calls, the Cheeky Nando's. Bad Bunny is Jelly Roll. I don't know how to decipher that. WWE has trademarked CJ Valor, Noah Ruster coming to NXT. Yeah, there was a couple other ones too. So again, the business of people moving in and out, it's been quite nonstop. So yeah, stay tuned. 2, 3, 4 other talent. Who else is in the mix? Who else is a free agent? People are still questioning Britt Baker. Where's Jericho? Nice. Hurricane Rana into the big knee. The Arriva Dirty knee. Rhea kicks out. I know the inside the box. KJ is a girl I met on the 4th. Easy now. Slovakian named Bianca. I think I were at 8. Well, you better get her out of the box. As Nia Jax is here. So this match goes to shit. Lash Legend takes out Rhea on the other side. Okay. Duh, Cypher. Duh, Nick. Whoop that hand.
You know what? Hey, Lash Show. There goes my hero. Now, see, no. Now, fuck all of your arguments of why there was a reason we didn't have this match and everything. She could come out and do a fucking run-in.
Maybe the Sniffles allowed her to do a run-in. Big elbow.
No, I think a new era in a new era, wrapped in a new era.
How is
A
that
new
even
era,
connected?
more new eras than a fucking lid
How is that
store, my
even
guy.
connected? What a fucking reach.
Well, I mean, I gotta stretch my back out, my guy.
Right? How is that even connected? I don't
Because
see
why didn't EO have this match?
Well, boo-hoo. I don't know what to tell you.
I know, that's why I'm asking.
I don't
What
know
do you
what the
tell
answer
me?
is. It's bizarre. Those are
Oh,
big
it's
balls.
gonna get hurt real bad.
Right? The gatekeeper has those are big balls around his neck.
I'm not even gonna touch that because those are warrior balls. Pause. Yeah, but
And we will be back right after this. And we will be back right.
Hey,
why do we not use that for every commercial break? My God.
It's new. We're testing it out.
We're testing new things out here. We're getting
Right.
experimental. Done, Nick. Pop me for
Oh.
some DeRoyster 5'9". I will talk to the office about it.
So we're gonna get Oba versus Miz next week, and Miz didn't get it.
Well, even Miz is like, oh wait, no, stop, no, don't do that.
Right? It was a pretty good main event. I was pretty pumped when they announced this. I was on my pods and they made this official.
But that's the thing, is that's what's interesting to me, is they announced the main event of the show within the show. Like normally,
that's common. That we do that a lot.
When is the last time?
Almost every week on Raw, the opening segment tells us what the main event's going to be. It's not
that they haven't advertised before.
Not often.
Now you got me trying to remember Raw main events off the top of my head, like I'm Cage Match or something.
It's very common practice that an opening segment dictates a match we're going to get later. It's not a thing that we haven't seen.
I'll say this, on SmackDown, it hasn't been a thing.
I don't. Okay. I mean, I don't see the problem. Like you set up an angle to create.
I'm not saying there's a problem. I just said it's
very common. Cody Rhodes loves doing it.
Well, I don't love Cody Rhodes, so be that. Right. Take with that what you will.
You get the 6-man, a guy comes out and then gets cut off, and then they got friends, and next thing we got a 6-man tag.
We start off the opening segment's a one-on-one match, and then we get an interference, and holla, 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 we're gonna have a tag team match, player.
So I'm saying, I mean, I got no problem with the fact that this match came to be during the show.
If it could happen to you, it could happen to me.
Truth.
Miz versus Oba Femi next week. What suit you want to wear to your funeral? Yeah, imagine. So you got your pallbearers carrying your casket. Oh, so
put a button on the tombstone.
No, just just do the W logo upside down for Miz.
Oba's necklace looks like balls Furious Styles had with Trey was in the car going to avenge Ricky. That's all kinds of deepness, and took me in a minute to get where we were going with this. But yeah, nice cut.
Yeah, you can have that one. Chair EO not in the match because of the ending. Fans would be booing, stopping the match. Yeah, because they were fucking cheering right there, my guy. What? That doesn't make any. Wake up, Nick. Wake up. I'm just sleeping on this. Apparently, I don't get it.
Put on a little
makeup. Grab a Rhea and put her in a match. You want to do? Fuck around and pull out EO. You wanted to.
I'm just wondering, what the rationale of no, let's go with Rhea. I don't does anyone have a theory of everyone's mad that they did it, but no one can really tell me why they would do it. Just be there, they just felt like it.
Road Dogg just didn't. I don't know.
They love upsetting the fans, bro. They just did it to piss us off. They hate us.
They just don't like us.
They just don't like us.
Hassan, I vote for Randy Orton. Yeah, well, who do you got for this match, and why is it Randall Keefe?
I'm thinking it's got to be Randy Orton, but I feel like there might have to be
Why
a
was there such a pause between Rand and D Orton?
because I kind of had
got D Orton for this match.
I had to, yeah, Gorton. I just hesitate because, I mean, is there a world that Black can get the match?
Oh, I
Called her
know.
Lexi. Oh, little Lexi.
Well, when did Charlotte start wearing chokers and collars and everything? She's
been single, bro. Whips and chains,
handcuffs, knock a little booty on, whip my belt, scream
right?
hell.
She living that best life.
She out there do something strange for a little piece of change,
right?
I am famously evolved. What are you, a fucking
You are
Pokemon?
famously a stick figure.
You are famously a flare. Oh,
let's go.
Tag match next week.
The heart of the division right here. Let's go.
Woo!
Too soon.
I think I got palpitations from you saying the heart of the division, my guy.
Too soon? Too soon?
To wait. No. No.
Right. Oh. Prove it.
What the fuck? What?
Why'd you do that?
Why they have ruined Julia's character at this point? She's just a screaming banshee of just. I had my volume at like 8, and it's still. I'm sure you probably heard. I heard just screaming at Alexa. What the fuck was that?
Oh yeah, you can beat me. Prove it.
Literally, that's what she did. That's what she fucking did.
Live replay again, folks.
Again, what are we exclusive doing? Audio. We got the exclusive audio.
Just
nobody else has it.
What do you do? I mean, hey man, you want to fight?
Sounds like you already been in a fight.
So I'm learning. I cut it off and I restarted it at the end. It was fucking hilarious.
Uncle Howdy versus Solo next Friday.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
We're getting a fight over a lantern. What in the Boy Scouts is happening? We're getting a fight over a fucking lantern.
It's an important lantern, and we had one over a bracelet.
Yeah,
I don't give
it's
a shit.
Canteen Boy.
Oh, what is this?
Is Tama Tonga about to be the next Solo or the next Jacob Fatu? And like, I love you, Solo.
Maybe.
Or is he gonna set him up as his enforcer, his Solo? What up? I never get the hands on this.
All right, so Tama's on lantern duty.
Lantern Boy. Tama Tonga is Lantern Boy. First you get the lantern, then you get the money, then you get the power.
Yeah, he's like Green Lantern, but like the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern.
But Nakamura, yes, thank you, Nakamura.
So this is interesting. If Shinsuke starts talking Tama out of the MFT and you get your wish a little?
Please, he should be out here, out there. You're a fucking Lantern Boy right now, my guy. Look at you. You are a former IWGP Tag Team Champion. You were out there competing for the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. You were a fucking star in New Japan. You're out here in WWE, a fucking Lantern Boy in a faction, in a mid-card faction. Fuck are you doing out here?
For those who don't speak Japanese, that's exactly what Shinsuke just said. Nick translated eloquently.
I'm an anger translator. My name is Luther. I'm an anger translator. A pinstripe suit Shinsuke is not something though I had on my checkerboard, but yeah.
No, I mean,
whoa.
We're not there yet.
We're getting there. Well, is Alistair now out there realizing, well, both companies can kind of be evil because they don't both be well.
Nice. That is Well played.
Yeah. Triple H watched fucking Queen of the Damned one time with Steph, and he's like, well, she won't do this shit, bro, but I know your lady will.
Right. Well, I mean, again, it's one of the best entrances. We don't deny him that. He's always had the good that way. We just need some success in the ring.
I still have a House of Black flag that still is hanging in my fucking living room and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And now it feels so out of place and out of pocket because it's just gone so far by the wayside.
Right. The value of that thing should have gone up by now. It's defunct.
It's a collected. It's in memoriam.
Right. So we do go to a commercial break. We are getting the entrances for the main event right now.
Because I just got to.
They cut it off.
Yeah.
92% of the chat are going for Randy. 0 are going for Alistair, which means 8% up to nobody.
Oof.
That's a harsh vote, folks. No Alistair love.
I don't believe you can win, but I do believe someone might fuck it up so you don't lose. What?
Could this
that's an indictment.
Who would cause this to be a dusty finish?
Zelina.
Who?
She's right there. She's right there.
Well, I mean, like, is there somebody that fucks with Randy, though? Is there something bigger at play here? Or just Vega as a distraction?
Who would it be? We already had the Drew, Cody, Jacob shit. That's already
take that away. What I asked you.
I know, and I'm trying to find an answer, my guy. I think it's the only way is really Zelina. I mean, maybe, unless there's something completely unexpected. Who else is in the chamber that would show up and do it? Yeah, I don't know. There's not. Randy's only peripheral, his only like story going in was he keeps side-eyeing Cody's belt.
That was it. And that wasn't even heavy. That was just brushes of a tease.
For 6 months, but yeah, brushes of a tease.
I mean, they weren't consistently doing it every week. It was just little bits here and there. They're still doing it. I mean, again, I don't think they like.
He just keeps looking at his shoulder of just why isn't it there? Why isn't it there?
Randy made it clear he wants that belt. So I mean, at the end of the day, it wasn't like he was following around the fucking arena spying on him.
Is he okay?
Chris and Alistair Black's Titantron looks like Scripps. Remember him? I talked all over whatever.
I didn't even mean to hit it the second time.
I don't even know you hit it the first time, my guy. So there you go. But Scripps, apparently, Chris is hearkening back to Scripps when he thinks of Alistair. Good old Reggie.
Yeah, well, I mean, Scripps Alistair was doing those cool cartoons for a while, but how do we get from Alistair Black to Scripps?
He just said his Titantron made him remember it. Does Malachi Alistair need to get back to that kind of, remember when he was in AEW and he was doing like the cult leadery kind of reading all that, like one of David Koresh kind of, cult leader vibes, like some Waco, Texas with the big ass glasses that, that vibe. Is that what would work more? Does Malachi need a faction around him outside of just my lady? Like he's at this point and you can't beat the allegations. He is just doing Karrion Kross because WWE for whatever reason didn't want to re-sign Karrion Kross.
Alistair was doing Alistair before Karrion was doing Karrion.
But they weren't doing Zelina and Alistair until Karrion went that way.
Okay.
They didn't play the two. They didn't do Zelina and Alistair together, a la Scarlett and Kross, until Kross went bang.
Okay, they put Vega with Black because Kross has Scarlett?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe.
I have Randall Keith coming out right now.
Right.
Is he bold prediction? What year does he get Gunther? I think that's the term for retirement in WWE is you get Gunther. Because I think he's still got he's 2028, 2029. As long as his spine holds out, he's gone. He's good for a minute.
Yeah, I mean 28 seems comfortable in my head. Like I think 28 makes sense. But who knows, right? Like again, a lot of these guys. I mean, we saw it with AJ. AJ had something in his mind that he wanted to do, and the fans didn't exactly know that, and that was AJ's business. So maybe Randy has something like that. Like I debuted here, I'm going to end it here, or hey, I'd really love to, have my last show in St. Louis. Whatever it is, we don't know. So we'll see.
This man going to retire at a Backlash in St. Louis now because
right. Backlash coming to Tampa Bay in May. Clash at the Castle, Italy.
Yeah, we'll win one for the paisans out there. How you doing?
Scusi, ha un momento per
he got a Santino.
100% possible.
The Milan Miracle out there.
Right. Yeah, you could definitely do that. Yeah, we talked about this for a bit. Tiana wanting out of AEW. It makes sense. I would too.
Well, I mean, it bucks the perceived trend of I will happily sit on the sidelines and collect a paycheck versus she's one of those no, I would like to actually do my craft versus just sitting and now I'm in wrestling purgatory of I'm not used, I'm not mentioned, I'm not featured, I'm a fucking champion for your company, yet I just get to sit by the wayside. I would like to present Taya Valkyrie, John Morrison, Britt Baker, the list goes on and on and on.
It's true. And I mean, I think some of the ones that to me are surprising, like we've talked about it many times, like you brought in the grizzled young vets. Like, why weren't
they feud with Eddie Kingston and Ortiz
on Ring of Honor? Like, wouldn't you think, let's say, put everything aside, but for an entertainment standpoint, that would help. That would be fun on Dynamite.
Yeah, it's almost like you could break up the fucking standard tradition of always having to have FTR versus the Young Bucks. Imagine you have these two guys who are a great UK tag team. Were one of the best tag teams in wrestling when they were in WWE and everything. And WWE couldn't figure out fully how to use them right. And whatever there was the falling out. So AEW signs them and sit down.
The sit down and the Viper.
The Viper. He's going to do a superhero pose. He's going to do a Viper pose.
A nice stalemate again. Bata. All long.
You have the grizzly young vets, and instead, we're just going to keep acting like we don't have a tag division almost.
Well, again, it's not just them. I mean, even is the Outrunners not one of AEW's biggest ball drops?
They were. But
now they're with Don Castle, and we never see them on Dynamite or Collision. Well, maybe Collision once in a while, but we never see them anymore. Could they not be fun and work on a Dynamite in again another division that does so to break up the same two teams over and over?
You just brought Private Party back. You had Brodino that's now broken apart already to an extent because I think Brody's still going after the world title. You were putting back together the Acclaimed. That's just gone by the wayside. The tag team, the only company in pro wrestling that actively has executives in charge of creative for their company, that's a tag team in the fucking company, fucks up tag team wrestling. You can't script that.
It was one of the things in the early days of AEW that I loved is you always got 2, maybe 3 tag matches on a given Dynamite. Right? You always got a couple. And that was fun. And at that time, you had a handful of tag teams. Even, Jungle Express was doing their thing. And I'm getting to the point with some of the wrestlers that, I mean, they're just completely underutilized. Yet I get over 30 minutes of Don Callis and John Moxley on my screen every single week.
Well, Chris bringing up but AW be like, let's bring in the Murder Grandpa for no reason.
Right?
Here's the
He
solution.
comes home.
Bang, bang, gang. Where's the bang, bang, gang?
Oh, and the poor guy pops a hammy. It looked like
Who?
Ishii.
A stone. I didn't even know that man had hamstrings.
Right? How do you pull?
I thought he just ate ham. That's how he got that build.
As Randy drops Alistair on the table. And I like this a lot, though, Nick, because I mean, I think we've talked about 3 or 4 spots tonight where it's somebody that we need to kind of get pushed up in there with somebody that can. Like Randy, look at Randy. Over as
You're
fuck.
flexing on him.
He's never like, what the fuck?
I still say Randy Orton is what if Vince McMahon was like a MCU villain or whatever. Like if you got like that Captain America super soldier serum to make a pro wrestler, that's Randy Orton right there. Might fuck with his head a little bit. He might hear some voices.
Right.
But he is the goddamn prototype of a pro wrestler.
It's just it's butter. It's absolute butter, man. Like, and I know I'm not setting myself up to hit the button.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
I'm not doing it. I'm just saying that's what, like, he's just smooth.
He's called a goddamn viper for a reason because he's smooth like a snake.
Right.
Inner Circle, the Pinnacle. The list goes on of tag teams that AEW has managed to fuck up, and they're the only company that literally actively has a tag team on their board of creative.
It's crazy, man. And again, I think this is the frustration where the fans get mad, and I know the Moxley thing's a hot topic, and I feel like there's a contingent of people out there that adore John Moxley. Like they would walk on glass barefoot just to give him a hug. Like they really are into fucking John Moxley. But I mean, to me, he hurts the show, and he's taken up a lot of time that could be given to a lot of other talent. Is Randy just being mean?
Just stomping on the ankle and the hand and everything. Now on the throat. I thought I would have liked it if he was going through and working kind of the leg of, I know you do the black mass, the spinning back hit. So I'm going to work over your fucking ankles and your shins and everything. So you ain't going to do that.
Right. Well, Randy being Randy, though, just wants to pick him apart as kick to the back. Vega with the distraction of the ref and to Randy.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Now, was this a big win, a huge win, actually, if Alistair ends up beating Randy?
If Alistair could beat Randy, it's huge for Alistair. It really is. No matter how he beats him, it's a good win.
Yeah.
And it's
especially because we haven't seen him since he was out there breaking his tailbone in an ambulance match.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And it's a good match, and it's a step up. When we talk about Michael Hayes saying, Chelsea's not out there. This is how you get them there. You put them in with there. Simple.
You got to hit that Southern voice when you try and do Michael Hayes. Now, Chelsea, she's up there to put over the next star. What?
That's a good one. Add that to the repertoire.
Well, it's just do a drunk Southerner. Check. That looks like he probably buys all his shit from Goodwill, but is out there styling and profiling.
I don't think so.
What is that? Ari Emanuel coming down and saying, no, I don't think about that. No, you can have that.
They got Ari Emanuel out here doing the part of the crew doing the Canadian Olympic coverage. He's interviewing all the Olympians. I was like, holy shit, I can't get away from wrestling, Nick. No matter what I try and do, movies.
Bro,
Olympics,
they put Iron Claw on Netflix, and a lot of people are finding out about the Von Erichs and putting out disclaimers of don't watch this movie because it'll make you so sad and you will cry. And again, if you haven't watched Iron Claw, go buy tissues, strap on and strap in because you are in for an emotional fucking roller coaster. I watched that with the missus in a movie theater. She didn't know the story. I kind of knew the basis of the story. I hadn't seen the movie. Go ahead. And it's that you go through that whole, there was moments, even I knowing everything, you're leaving that teary-eyed of, I love it, but I hate that I chose to watch this.
The craziest part of that tragic story is they left shit out. They had to leave shit out.
That's the tame version. That's the tame version.
We could have got a Titanic edition of the Von Erich.
You could have done a miniseries. A miniseries. You could have done Von Erich's Unreal.
It's true. It's crazy.
Anyone else, although, if you watch The Bear and watch Iron Claw, expecting Carrie to just fucking cook up some mean food.
I was waiting. It was the other way around for me because I watched Bear after. I was waiting for Bear to like suplex somebody on a table. It's going crazy.
I hate your dish. Well, I guess I got you for 3 minutes.
Right.
Bone saw's ready.
Right. Him and his cousin screaming at each other, and he just pokes him in the eye or some shit. I see Excalibur wrestling. His dream matches are Fletcher and Garcia.
That's why they're a dream, because they won't happen.
They're terrible dreams. Terrible.
You've never done 5 stars in the Tokyo Dome in your dreams?
Right. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. Different scenario altogether.
Different definition of 5 stars, my guy.
Right. But it was
Jose. Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
The true story is even sadder than the movie. I'm no longer a that's the thing, is that's where everyone's sharing. Who would have thought Zac Efron of High School Musical out there dribbling basketballs with the fucking Bieber haircut could sit there and make a bunch of grown men just blubbering crybabies?
Vintage Randy Orton. Zac's done well, man. He's good in a bunch of movies. He's done really well for himself, and he was good in this.
He's on that Randy Orton, AJ Styles swole package, but
fuck,
it's just every move from Randy Orton, vintage Randy Orton at this point.
Yes, the table drop, the
drape over DDT.
Yeah, the drape over, which we just get. The crowd's losing their shit. It's like Elvis before Elvis turned for the worst.
Randy Orton's gonna just be out there eating a banana, getting peanut butter sandwich, shitting on a toilet.
Since my baby left me,
I found a new place to dwell. It's down at the end of Jabroni Drive at Smackdown Hotel. What comes around is all around, folks. We know all the things. We know that even you think
Lovely, lovely job.
Why did that sound so Canadian, British, polite? Lovely job. What a lovely day.
Right. It's like, I mean, again, it's like a lot of those movies, though. Like, I want to watch, I haven't seen Mean Machine yet. I haven't seen it with The Rock. I hear.
Smashing Machine.
Smashing Machine. But again, it's sad.
The Mean Machine's just the team from
the
from The Longest Yard, my guy.
Oh, doing that, yeah.
Yeah, Bob Sapp, the Mean Machine. I'm sorry, I'm broken into your toy. That's got a ton of wrestlers too. That should be a members only watch along. It is Longest Yard, because it's got all the wrestler cameos. Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash kills in that movie. Kevin Nash is epic in that movie.
He's emotional, much like on his podcast and on Twitter. Drape over DDT off the table.
Oh, and Randy's selling his own back. That's how a pro does it. Oh, we got somebody. They're booing. They're booing.
They're booing because he was selling the back because he's hurt. Oh, boo!
At what point
At
what point does Drew stop fucking up every main event?
No, because it's anybody but Cody. I will do Drew.
Oh, shit.
And speaking of anybody but Cody, I wanted to see anyone but Cody come out here.
Jacob's going to cut him off the other way, though.
Please. Cody, I need a Simone werewolf. The moon is full out there.
What are you confused about?
Oh,
I
keep looking back.
Like, what do you want? I'm gonna go check on Randy.
Werewolves of
You
SmackDown.
loser, go get the guy that kicked my ass.
Black Mass.
Oh my God, Malachi's gonna get it, dude. Let's
1,
fucking go.
2, 3.
Let's fucking go.
I bet he wishes he was in AEW right now, right?
What's that?
I was doing the Twitter line. I bet you he wishes he was in AEW right now, right?
Randy Orton's buried. He'll be in AEW next week. That's a great win for Alistair. And again, the chaos is fine. They don't ask you how pretty. They ask you. They don't ask you. Yeah, they don't ask you how pretty. How many? I almost fucked up myself twice. But again, it's a win. A win's a win's a win.
I could get a good look at a T-bone steak by sticking my head up a cow's ass, but I'd rather take the butcher's word for it. Is that what you're trying to get at?
No, not quite, but I take you.
There you go. We're just quoting movies now at this point because Cody Rhodes is still fucking confused. What do you have to be confused about?
What are you baffled about? Chase the guy that beat up your friend, bro.
This is the shit that I get annoyed with Cody because he's like the blubbering he's too babyface for his own goddamn good at times. He's too much Captain America bullshit. Like he was literally chasing down Drew, who attacked Randy, but he keeps stopping to look back.
Just
at what? At what?
When I come to and I ask you, did you get him? Don't say no. I came back to check on you.
But I didn't even come back and get you. I just kept looking back. You good? You got that? All right. You can have that. You good? All right. Like, no. What are you doing?
Drew didn't even run away.
Aside. Piss or get off the pot. Do or do not. There is no try, Cody Rhodes.
Right? Drew didn't even run away. He stopped. He's like, oh.
You can't catch me. I'm
going to stand here and kiss my belt.
Like, and Jacob didn't even catch him off, didn't cut him off because he got thrown out of the building and everything.
He didn't even chase him. Yeah, that's right. Jacob was gone.
I'm happy Alistair won, but the rest of that just
Oh, wait. What happened? Did you take a hard lap? Did you just not feel it?
No, I'm happy Alistair won. The Cody shit is where I'm like, like that was all just nonsense and everything to me.
Cody,
the constant, you good? All right.
Yeah, it's funny, but I think everything they did was fine.
Bad. It's bad funny. It's bad funny. Instead of bad bunny, it's bad funny.
Well, I don't think they were. Again, we call it out, but I don't think overall. Like I thought it was the way they're setting up the elimination chamber. And everyone wants a piece of Drew now, except he doesn't want Cody. Again, I think that as far as that builds up, that's fine. Could Cody have chased him down? But they don't want Cody to get their hands on Drew yet, so that's why that doesn't happen.
You can't catch him. You got to keep.
I don't think it was bad. Yeah, he should have kept running.
Is it one of those he just ran 2 feet in front of him, so he has to act like he's not 2 feet in front of him? So
right.
What? What did you say, Randy? All right, I'll go get him right now. You told me. I'll go get him right now. What? It just looked so like they kept trying to do something and couldn't get their foot fully on the gas pedal with anything.
Well, again, it was more about Cody's delivery. Like Cody kind of oversold it. It is. Again, I think the match itself is fine. Huge. A lot of good things on SmackDown tonight. Honestly, I thought there was a lot of good things on SmackDown as far as like developing and building and heading somewhere with something and watching some of the newer talent get highlighted. This is good. This is good.
James won. Of course you're going to give it a good rating.
For sure. She would kill it. She's going to be great in the chamber. Can't wait.
All of 3 minutes she's in it.
I doubt that. Look what she did in the Rumble, bro. Lit it up.
We'll see.
She did, though.
I didn't say nothing. I just said we'll see.
We'll see.
I don't know how we'll see became an offensive
on this poor girl.
phrase, but yeah.
On Kiana James.
Gangbanging out here, yeah.
Got a big win over Charlotte. A lot happened tonight overall. And again, maybe there's got to be a way, and we still don't know if there isn't a way for us to get away from Cody and Drew. So we'll see.
Well, with Cody, give it away now, but we've got Johnny Gargano planking, so do we get a different way? My guy.
I actually find this Johnny shit so dumb funny. I can't help it. I like it. He's so depressed. Ciampa's gone. He's so sad. What will wake Johnny Gargano back up, Nick?
Hey, Tony Khan phone call.
You might be right. This is how he goes out, just all the way into the sunset.
Well, I mean, is it that different than what he was doing before?
Well, yeah, I mean, some would argue being upright didn't help him very much. So, smash the
He
like.
got more over laying down than he did being
Yes,
upright.
100%.
It's the fucking biggest indictment as a pro wrestler.
Right, his best booking in 2 years was him just laying down.
Laying down.
Right, nothing else. 8 out of 10 from Sean. Smash the like button. Thank you, sir. Celebration time with Zelina tonight for Black. Pause. Hold up. 7.5. They're gonna party in Miami tonight.
Jose is just asking for the after party, but yes, folks, we do take a rating out of 10 when it comes to SmackDown. I don't know if we watched enough to give House of Glory a rating, but yes, let us know what your rating out of 10 is for Friday Night SmackDown. Do you have an early vibe out here, my guy?
I'm gonna give House of Glory 7. I'm gonna give them 6 scarves out of 10 indie shows.
Oh, I didn't even know that was going to be even on the ballot, my guy. I wasn't prepared to vote for that shit.
No, I'm just making it up. But SmackDown 7.5.
So bold. Well, no, because I was there. I thought you were going to be like 8.5 or some shit.
I could go 8. I think I'm being a little hypercritical here, and I just don't want to throw away.
Listen, I did this last night with Anthony. I'm not going to play this fucking piss or get off the pot game. And there's going to be a 7.5 or an 8. So it's going to be a 7.5 or it's going to be an 8. Because I agreed more with Anthony of last night being an 8. I agree with you more of tonight being a 7.5.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good with 7.5. There's a couple things that, I mean, again, fall a little flat or not quite what we thought. And so ultimately, yeah, little details. But overall, I thought the show was good. It didn't feel super long. I actually feel like Wednesday felt longer than tonight. Wednesday was a really long show for me.
Well, there were some people saying the Hangman MGF promo reminded them of 2025's Hall of Fame, to where you're seeing people in the crowd of, yeah, no, I heard what he said. I heard what he said and everything. Yeah.
Right. No, I hear you, man. Yeah, I mean, again, I think overall, not a bad show. I do like the fact that, Oba's getting a spotlight. Kiana's getting a spotlight. Trick's getting a spotlight. I mean, right now, I think that SmackDown's been on a roll in the beginning of 2026.
Absolutely. Well, is it the better WWE show out of 2026? As James agreeing with you, is it me or is SmackDown better than Raw now? Oh, I thought he said Dynamite, but better than Raw now. Bash SmackDown was better than Dynamite. Of SmackDown, even for its flaws that I kind of see in everything, is it the best show right now in 2026?
Yeah, probably. I think there's a couple Raws in there that weren't overly wonderful. So I think SmackDown's slight edge. Dynamite's been okay. It's hanging in there. I think better than what it was doing in 2025 out the gate of 2026. I think we're got some good stuff. There's good stuff for sure. NXT is just doing NXT stuff. We're good with that. TNA is trying to, I mean, they're growing a fan base.
I will go back to, though, our initial argument and discussion about even the Swerve and Kenny match. We're still in the early stages of 2026. We're in month 2 out of 12. So who can maintain,
Right.
who will be still here when we're in, September of 2026, that we're still talking about as the best show of the year?
Yeah, I mean, again, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Halfway through the year, we'll stop and check it out, and then we'll go from there. But SmackDown, I think, has been consistent, and I think we're getting better matches on SmackDown than a lot of the shows. And again, I think I think certain other companies or other promotions have to clean up what they present, and if they can do that, they're super close. There's a lot of talent in this wrestling world. We talked about all the people that aren't wrestling that are really talented.
Yeah.
So it's unfortunate, but I think Shane is coming back. Like Baron turned to Happy JBL, bring him back. Shane will be back. Johnny. All right, interesting. I don't know.
Well, I've seen some people mention the idea of, because remember when they floated around, it was rumored around of a GM, a general manager, an authority figure for AEW.
True.
Imagine, here comes the money. Here we go.
For 2 years.
I mean, if we're already got CNN out there admitting that, Warner owns part of it, let's just act like everybody's got a fucking share of the pie, my guy.
We're going to jet and say goodnight to everybody because it is getting late, but we are back on Sunday. We are not here tomorrow.
We might be here for hockey.
That's an open debate still. Yeah, I mean, I think, are you surprised that this has been so, like, I thought it would be a bigger story.
Is it one of those just because we all knew it and they just fucking said it?
We're like,
it's like, it'd be like if I popped up and said, I don't like Cody Rhodes. Everyone would be like, that's what he does. That's what he does. Like, it's like you popping up of, I hate Moxley. That's what he does. It's like Michael Scott declaring bankruptcy. We all know it's a thing.
Right. We knew.
They said it, so we can just move on now. Right. They acknowledged it, so we can acknowledge it, and we move along.
Right, but yeah,
it should be a bigger story. It should be a bigger story.
I'm surprised.
Way more than it is, but that's my only excuse as to why it's not a huge story.
But food for thought. I mean, I'm going to do like the Jerry Springer final thought. Food for thought here tonight.
Does that make me Steve? Am I just bald and throw people out?
Steve. When you talk about all the reporting and all the clickbait you guys see out there on a daily basis in the wrestling world, and you think of the guys like Meltzer and all the other ones we kind of take pot shots at, and you realize that story, if that was flipped, we blow up and run with like the smallest of possible, maybe not even confirmed, backstage bullshit in the WWE or this or that. We nitpick it to death, yet we finally get the truth that Warner's got a stake in the game, and those people who are too busy, writing about Triple H's sock color choice don't put this on blast at all. What is up?
Just shows who's paying attention and who isn't, and
who's paying.
Literally. And as I see, speaking of people paying, I know it's not showing up on our end, but I do see it on the front end of Jose paying $1.99 for hashtag fixing. So we fixing to get out of here, my guy. But yeah, the fix is in of, we know who's lining people's pockets out here.
Right.
But
last one.
I know you already said your damn final thought, but do you have a follow-up final thought?
Right. Hear me out. Bad Bunny and Jelly Roll versus Logan Paul and The Miz. Oof. You lost me at The Miz. Everyone else is fine.
Everyone else is an actual celebrity until The Miz.
Nick. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Done.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that, Mega. Let's go WFU all day. All right, folks. We're tapping out for the night. Go be a friend, tell a friend. Enjoy your weekend. We do apologize, but we won't be here till tomorrow. Life is in the way, but we will be here on Sunday for your Elimination Chamber preview show. Possibly. Stay tuned. Nick and I got to talk about some shit. But all that being said, we're here for all your favorite wrestling all week long. I'm done. I'm out. That's all I got.
You don't got to go home, but you can't stay here. Time to leave. The bar is closed, says Mega of Where Everybody Reads Your Name. Our shit is real. Our shit is raw. Our shit is authentic. When you're talking about that rest, you better put that for life with it.
Come back tomorrow, folks, or whenever we show up, click the bell. Like, share, subscribe. Goodbye. See you on the flip side. Making a mess of this all around.
Would you like butter?
Bye-bye.
Sir?
Say goodbye. Leave. Exit stage left.
Where are we going? What are we doing? It's broken.